Va, va. Ahora sí, va. Vamos a terminar este juego. Este pelotudo no hay que hacer nada. Ah, sí, no es la primera vez que muestro mi voz, porque hay videos pasados, como el pase de batalla en Fortnite y todo eso, que lo mostré. El de este pase que estamos actualmente en Fortnite, que está por terminar. El evento no lo vi, no. Veí recortes por Twitter y todo eso, pero no, nada más. Yo qué sé. Bueno, hay que cambiar. Este bochín no tiene un carajo. Vamos con la casa de la abeja esta. Toma,
Well,
una piruleta.
hey, who's throwing things at me?
Sí, muy bien. Se le cayó un chupetón.
Sweet.
Qué mono. La verdad que mi padre es excepcional, límites de la bondad. Sí. Uy, se fue la mierda el bebé. Bueno,
Huh? Where did he sub? Hey, that's not.
malísimo. Vamos, sigamos el bebé. Todo está hecho. Sigamos. Ahora ves, yo en el anterior video estaba cerrado esta puerta y bueno, nada. Ahora el bebé de mierda se habrá ido a la mierda. Bueno, veamos acá. A ver qué.
You. Oh, rats. Nobody
Mm.
there.
Estoy tentado de insultar como un loco, pero supongo que no, ¿no?
Mail? You looking for?
I said,
Hablo con la horda. Uy, ya bardé, bueno.
I am merely saying that I find it
Jodas todo este
inappropriate for you
tiempo.
to be
No, no me
cited.
importa. No me importa, me lo quiero pasar de una vez. Chao. Hablemos con este lado. Sí.
And don't hesitate to ask if you.
No, gracias.
And
I'm still.
No.
I'm still.
Sí. Este panfleto.
you. There's even many more.
I'm making.
I.
Oh, we'll see if.
A ver, estas cuerdecitas. Parate, póster, muestra. Este guachín de mierda.
It flat.
Meterse pelo. A la mierda. Bueno, vamos a hablar con este. Vayamos a hablar con este guachín. Muy bien.
Therapy session.
Muchacho de la terapia.
Work like that. You need a doctor.
Necesitas un volante de médico. Tranquilo, lo tengo. Sí, ahora te lo doy. Acá está. Porque se la robamos antes al piratón.
May I see
¿Cómo
it?
carajo se llamaba? Me olvidé su nombre. Da igual. El de la barba y pelos rulos y todo eso.
Everything seems to
Sí.
be
Va, vamos.
all right. First,
A ver. ¿Qué es esto? Bueno, verá, tengo un amigo. De hecho, tenía que para charlarlo con usted. Podría recetarme algo. Uy, ya.
Can't you just write? Really? Forward. Shoot.
bravo. You, the lamb.
Bueno,
So,
What would you
hablemos.
like?
something like.
Saving the Dylan?
Of course, we had met now. Boom.
Well,
Comedia que me chupan huevo. Esto lo vamos a saltear. Pimbi. A mí no tengo que hacer Pimbi. Pimbi. Pimbi.
I'm.
Pimbi.
I.
Pimbi.
I could.
Pimbi. Pimbi. Muy bien. Bueno. De hecho estoy aquí para charlar con usted. Oh, por favor, dame estimulante.
Just give.
at first, I need to learn. Then I will decide.
Oh yeah. If
Bueno.
I'm not here.
You're expecting.
Pingy. ¿Esto qué es? Soy yo en el liceo junto a Boal.
that's me.
And that does not. You know the rumors about the Elysians.
Do I know them?
Bueno,
Perhaps
a ver. ¿Esto qué carajo
you
es?
see here.
Un pajarito no es. Un elfo. No, parece más una explosión, ¿no? O como una pata de un chancho. No sé qué carajo. Y esto parece dos cuernos, ¿no? Bella mariposa. Este juego me acá. No, vamos a decir. A ver, por resplandeciente.
You what?
Was that wrong?
Porque si
In that
más o
case,
menos lo
I
mira
would
parece
like to use
un
my
gorrito, ¿no?
This is not about being right or wrong.
Uy, ¿qué toca?
Most people are idiots. They
Bueno,
Interesting. Let's look at
a ver.
what do you see here?
Un demonio, tiene cuernitos, tiene la hoz, se dice, no, la hoz no, me olvidé cómo carajo se llama. Ocupados al mundo, soy yo, no, el granero y yo mismo. Oh. Hombre del año, no, un granero, yo.
Please pay. You're the one.
Muy bien. ¿Una más?
Right. That's it. If
Bueno.
you prefer goofy,
But
in that case, there is maybe you should.
Bueno,
And please
Qué
stay away
cortiva.
from me.
va. Pinchó, yo quiero esto, dame la merquita. No, ya estoy empezando a bardear como loco.
The antidepressant.
Bueno.
He looks like that mime I sometimes dream about. He tries to call for his mother, but he has a baguette in his mouth with a whole bunch of spiders crawling out of it.
Bueno.
Why are you staring at me like that?
You don't want to know. A whole cabinet. Well, if I can't
Vos
dispose of
era el
his own
pelotudo
self
ese.
with that, I don't know what else to do.
Va. Vayamos a hablar con el guachín este.
Mm.
Qué tristeza, ¿eh? Parece cornurbano. Yo estaba empezando a bardear. Conurbano cada vez que llueve. Está hecho mierda.
Rufus, come
A ver,
in.
sí, yo voy a ver qué quiere este guachín. Este es el guachín del principio. Es verdad que yo lo grabé y me chupó todo un huevo, ¿no? Es que yo sin querer, al principio, yo esto lo empecé jugando solo. Claro, y no lo grabé obviamente. Y yo dije, ¿qué carajo pasa? ¿Por qué estoy empezando por este? ¿Y por qué estoy hablando y por qué está todo en inglés? Y claro, había empezado como en el 3 como un pelotudo.
Oh, yeah. I mean, whatever
Y nada.
for.
The cover story
Después
was about
buscarme unos cuantos tutoriales, no ser tan retrasado. Uy, empecé a insultar. Y nada, a ver qué más me falta. Me falta una hojita. A ver, hablemos con el guachín.
Hey, Barry.
Me chupa un huevo.
And thousands. But we want these things can't be rushed. If Barry behaves,
¿Ya está? Ah. Un encuadre, ok. ¿Hablamos con el viejo?
I better not bother him.
No. Chao. Vamos acá. Ah, ese es el código, no, chao. Ok. Acá va el suicidio. Qué bien que lo dije mal. Esto, vamos acá. La gorda da igual. Agarramos esto. Esto supongo que se
Just
lo sé.
FYI, this
Quedará
time
mirando.
I'm breaking it off on.
Agarralo, dale.
Well, of course, just a little.
Muy bien. A ver. Sargento, Bambi.
Bambina? Lottie?
Bambina.
What are you doing here? And why are you dressed as men?
First of all, these are our uniforms. We're now officers.
Officers of the resistance!
Terrible troll. Ah, rey que ya sabía que la traba. Estaba en el primer.
And Sergeant Bambi.
¿Cómo decir? Primera parte, el primer juego de.
Do you hear that, Lottie?
En lo del coso este.
I think Rufus
¿Cómo
is
se llama?
looking for
Del
it,
alcalde.
Sergeant.
I think he's looking
Que
for
te
a new
tenías
set
un
of teeth.
turno.
Ladies, please stay calm. Don't get your panties
Es una
in a
pena que no
knot.
esté en español, ¿no? Aunque era gallego, ¿no? Era. Ponele. Entretenido. ¿Qué carajo? ¿Dónde están los rebeldes?
What do you mean? Do you think one I could
No, yeah, no.
you up? Yeah, the
Bueno, atento.
yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm the.
But we
The what? Huh, have I
Que
really?
soy el jefe, ¿no?
So you, of course.
Resistencia,
What's
son
so
más,
funny about
Don't you get it?
but it's
resistencia.
set.
What? It's got nothing. Some women. You see, and I don't think it's because she's
Never.
or one.
Oh, I
Exactly, just like women.
Va.
I.
That's
A ver, no pinchó. Vamos. Quieto.
Something's moving back there.
Es
It's
verdad.
hard for normal eyes to tell what it is, but I can see it's a blurry blob. No doubt about it.
Bueno, a ver, vamos a la puerta. Una N. Viste un botón para acelerar todo, que sea por 2 de velocidad.
What luck?
Viste como los videos de YouTube, ¿no? Que vos le tocas por 2 y va rapidísimo.
You look like Rufus, but you can't
Pero no
be
sé.
him. Rufus made it the upper ascension
Este
stage
boludo.
with Yanos.
Yeah, but I'm right here.
That's your opinion. A new leader.
Well, then let me in.
No, I
No
can't.
puedo, este pelotudo.
And is there
You mean
Tengo que probar que, si soy yo.
somebody else?
Nah.
I'll be right back. And
Vuelvo
you-
enseguida, bueno. Vamos a ver si lo convencen o algo. A ver si dicen, no, soy yo, guachín.
Hello, you two lovely ladies.
You again? What do you want?
Necesito que alguien pueda
I need someone who can
identificar.
identify me.
You are Rufus.
Yeah, I know that, but Leibold appears to have forgotten. So will you come to the gate with me so he'll finally let me
Ajá,
into the
ajá,
Me,
ajá,
Burrow.
ajá,
Yeah, yeah.
ajá, ajá, ajá.
Or are you
Se
trying
escucha
to
doble,
talk
muy
about
bajito, onda, como si
Yeah.
estuviese en un tubo.
I
Arre,
suggest that because I'm a
bueno.
macho male,
Uy,
but
ya
not
insulté.
because I love adorable kitten paw prints.
If you
Son los
wanna
auriculares de
test
mierda que
the
tengo
toughness of
ahora.
my fists, just
¿Qué
let me
querés que
know.
diga? ¿Qué carajo dijeron? Oso está enfermo.
Bozo's sick.
Not his milk allergy. Tell him I'm not gonna hold back his hair this time.
Yeah, that's no fun, but that's not what I was referring to. I think he's
Because of the planet's destruction?
no idea. He's totally lethargic. Just
He doesn't have to worry. The new general has a plan.
I have a plan too.
In that case, I take it all back. He should be very worried indeed.
I've got it.
Let's hear it.
¿Un tiburón?
That's not a bad idea.
Don't you think?
That would depend on. What about? But then it won't go with.
I'm sure you'll find
If you think of anything else, unless it's actually
Bueno.
Can't you take it?
not until we.
Our squad leader says
It will boost.
spirit. I thought
Team spirit, Rufus. Don't you even know?
Can't you?
Not until we.
Our squad spirit.
Teams, don't you?
Bueno,
I
no se puede hacer nada con
That's
eso.
what.
Una pena. A ver. ¿Qué se puede hacer? Nada. Hablar con estas dos.
I could easily throw that far, but as long as there's nobody,
Un avioncito, ¿eh?
I could make it on the other hand. Maybe like with my home, but this time.
No. ¿Qué va a hacer? ¿Revolearlo?
Hey, there's something moving there. Isn't that? Of course. That's baby Bozo in great danger. I have to tell Barry about it.
Ok, tengo que volver con Barry. Barry era. Vamos con Barry.
Good news. I have a subject.
Really? What is it?
Come on, I'll show you.
Oh dear. That's terribly high.
Stop whining and keep your camera ready, because when I'm about, unless the picture isn't any good, and then we'll do it again.
Voy a agarrar algo acá. Bueno.
Whoa!
Vení, gordito. ¿Qué hace? ¿Qué hace? ¿Qué hace? Ah, no se puede ir por ahí.
Hey! This is probably where the construction workers hang their hats. Yeah, you know, at home with the...
No des toda la vuelta, para.
Whoa!
Bien, un sombrero. ¿Qué puede ser?
boat. Ultra full. You are.
No, no.
Just wait until I wanted.
Bueno. A ver con la gorda.
Hi there.
Hello.
Was that all? Just hello?
What would you like to hear, huh? Welcome to Burrito Rap Paradise. So
Nah, not.
¿Y cómo que vende? Es un burrito. ¿Cuál es la oferta del día?
Any special?
I've got these burrito wraps for 1.25 zlotys each. If that's not special, you can get flashing sign.
Bueno. A ver.
Have you seen a?
I know nothing, and no one can prove otherwise.
Come on.
Oh?
Do you know?
Just down the road, behind me.
And you tell me just like that? I mean, what if I?
Well, you just can't. You could have been a mutated. Then I shouldn't even have talked.
Have you?
Yeah, but I ate him
¿Cómo que se lo
already.
comió?
You
¿Y si está engorda?
Yeah, if you have to explain it, it's not a joke anymore.
Have you found a male assistant in the meantime?
Yeah, but I ate him.
Yeah.
Helpers, why are you eating? Good, we got.
You. Oh, rats. Nobody there.
Va, cambiemos. ¿Qué tengo? No creo que pueda ser. Acá está igual.
Please be. After all. Please don't.
¿Qué es esto?
This is, what? A pacifier? At least, it feels somewhat...
Agárralo,
Here we
dale.
go.
¿Esto qué es?
Let's see whether I... Uh-huh. There's a crevice.
Una
you know?
grieta. No sé qué es, pero bueno.
There's something growing, some kind of moss or brush. Here
Agárralo.
we go. Not so loud. You'll wake up the dangerous...
Ok. Esto.
No doubt about it. It's the plot of
Sí,
Secret
que
Files to
mira.
the Sky.
Carajo.
Or a low-
Ah, una rama. Agarrá.
Here we go. Not so loud. You'll wake
Bueno,
up
para de hablar. Metámosle el chupete en la boca para que se calle.
the... There.
Muy
I can
bien.
shut her up for now.
Vamos a
Here
agarrar
we
esto.
go.
Bien, vamos a agarrar
Here
esto.
we go.
Y la grieta.
Here we go. Feels like there's. I feel a draft, and the air is.
Ok, vamos a poner esto. Lo vamos a meter esto antes que un
There.
palo, supongo.
The kindling is stuck in
Claro.
a crevice. And now.
El palo. Para hacer una
Hey,
fogata, ¿no?
sure. I can light a fire this way.
¿Qué carajo es esto?
Success! Is there anything I
Es
can't
un
set
juego
on
en
fire?
el
Say something,
ano
Cole.
del bicho. Y al final no era gol y era un bicho.
Oh.
Bueno, se lo comí. Ahí está el gol. Gol. Uy, se fue. Cayó en un balde.
Very funny. Just so you know, that was all part of the plan. And anyway, we have more important things to do now. We have to find that what's-it acid and turn you back into a real person.
Muy bien. A ver. ¡A la mierda! ¿Esto? Comprueba la reacción de Watson de test. Ok. Okay.
Once you're big again, I will never kill you, chop you in thirds, or turn you into an infant again. I promise. Oh, golly. You forgive everything I do. That's what I like about you.
Igualita. Goldita. No. Goldita. Arre.
Oh yeah, one more thing. Before I shine a light into the darkness there, always keep yourself between me and the man-eating monsters. We don't want anything to happen to me, after all. I can't believe how stupid those organons are.
And now, after the unparalleled success of Look at Me, we are pleased to be able to present you with the first exclusive preview of his new single. Here, for your listening pleasure, comes Cowboy Dodo and Look Around.
Oh no, not the B-side too.
¿Puedo saltar? Uy, sí. Porque antes en la otra partida lo vi, era terrible. No era bueno. Hablamos con el cochino.
Sit, stay.
Hey, well done.
Yeah, you
Supongo
can
que
say
eran
that.
los
You
bichos que
dogs are
estaban ahí en la
intelligent
oscuridad,
and
¿viste?
able to
Acá. Y no eran bichos, eran los nenes.
sit.
Hey, just well done.
Yeah, you dogs are
Y si te quieres ver la historia bien, anda a otro canal.
stay.
Hey, just stop that.
Voy
Well
haciendo otro
done.
directo
You can say
porque
dogs
sí,
are
la
intelligent
no,
and
no.
able to follow simple
La verdad
commands.
debería estar abandonando este juego y jugar otra cosa. Y yo qué sé. Fortnite, algo distinto.
Sit. Yeah, dogs are.
¿Hay caminos? Por acá.
It's such a nice day out, and I'm hanging out.
No, vamos por acá. Es cierto.
Hey, didn't I tell you I am
But we need your help.
Yeah, and I told you
Va.
you could wind up or be eaten. She looks very hungry.
Well, I do.
Este juego es del 2013.
Oh
¿no?
yeah. Then what are you
Muy bien.
doing here?
I collect old.
There's a
La verdad que
pub
no
down
sé por
here?
qué decidí
Excellent.
jugar esto. La verdad que ni idea. Lo vi hace años este juego, no sé. 2018, 2019. ¿Y esto? ¡Uy! Cago de peña. Se ríe la vieja.
Ouch.
A ver. Ya.
Ouch.
Siguiente, vamos por este. Un cohete.
Ouch.
Falta este.
Ouch.
Va. Ahora la vieja.
Hello again. Unfair. I already told you they are.
They seem to think.
Yeah, but
Oh, if you. Mama,
where did you?
I sold it to the Sioux. Leaf says it's.
But it was my
Mhm.
super.
Oh, it's visible after all, and it's rather.
So you have 5 zlotys?
Yes. Oh,
Huh?
there isn't a lot of money here, to be more precise. And at the moment, they belong.
Sounds like a very manageable, stable currency system.
It was until hedge funds and speculation in the financial markets led to massive deficits in current accounts.
Yeah. Will you lend?
No, I want to keep them.
Oh, come on, don't be that way. I mean, what good is all the wealth if you don't share it with your friends?
Very simple. I love it when people make monkeys of themselves for me. What was that?
I'm making a monkey of myself so that you'll give me the 5 zlotys.
Sounded more like a rusty water pipe to me.
Does that mean I humiliated myself for absolutely nothing?
No, don't worry. Before you can humiliate yourself, you first have to attain a
¡Ay, Dios santo! Me tengo que terminar este juego de mierda. Ok.
There actually is a dancing
Ok.
monkey.
Hay que bailar
The organ
como un
grinders
mono para que
must
me
see it's a
dé
miserable
algo. 5 no sé qué cosas.
I'll keep
No entendí muy bien. No sé pronunciar y me quedé como la moneda. Moneda.
You wouldn't happen to be interested in some tasty little kids? Oh, and what a coincidence. They cost exactly
Eso,
5
Solid
But Mr.
City.
Rufus, you can't just sell us to a stranger.
Hush now. Grown-ups are talking.
Don't worry, boy. I have no intention of letting some random idiot palm a bunch of children off on me. I don't want to end up like my mother.
Bueno.
Mmm.
Yum, yum.
Yum, yum. Tasty little children.
I already told you, I'm not interested in your brats. If I wanted to, I could have a whole grain silo.
A la
full of
mierda.
things, but I decided to pursue a career instead.
¿Cuál carrera?
Why exactly do you need the 5 zlotys?
I'm keeping them. I love it when people make monkeys of themselves for me.
Bueno, ¿dónde está la salida?
Where's...
From the series, those forever.
You know, you're laying it on kind of thick for...
Sorry, ever since I stopped taking the pill, I've had these.
Where?
I sleep.
But it was my super...
How was I supposed? After all, decent. It's rather.
Va.
I've got...
But we were just wait a minute. The one.
Like I said, ciao.
Chao, dijo, a la mierda. Fumante. ¿Qué onda? ¿Estos guachines me siguen?
You're nuts, Ralphie.
Why? Just because I decided to become a vegetarian?
That's exactly why. After all, you're a slime monster. And slime monsters eat children.
I can change, you know?
You'll never stick with it. Like that business with your correspondence course.
Yeah, you'll see.
Well then, enjoy your dinner. As for me, I'm gonna toss a couple of kitty arms in the barbecue.
Do that. I'm gonna take a nap.
Yeah, try not to leave your mouth open so wide this time. Otherwise, a couple of kids will wind up floating down your throat.
Hey, yeah, screw you too.
And even without breaking it off. This is definitely a first.
Bueno. A ver.
Oh,
No
rats.
anda.
No electricity.
No, justamente atrás hay un coso para... Ideal para acampada. Yo por si acaso no me meto. Acá está la luz. Listo, vamos abajo. A ver. Toma de corriente. ¿Tengo algo de corriente? No tengo nada.
Only the top outlet has a fuse. That's more than enough.
Vamos a prender la tele.
Reception down here is lousier than Bozo's beard. I can't even figure out which goal belongs to the white team.
And what I ask you could be tastier than meat in a light pastry crust.
Cooking show. Just the
Tengo un
thing
poco de
to make
sueño,
you
no
fall
dormí
asleep.
mucho.
Where are we supposed to
Últimamente
sleep?
no estoy durmiendo.
It's
No
way
sé.
too cold and dark.
No sé si estoy durmiendo mucho. Creo que muy poco. Vale. ¿Algo más? Bueno, ya fue. Bueno, muchachos, métanse acá.
What do you say now? This is definitely an ideal spot for a good night's sleep.
Are you sure?
Of course. It's out of the wind, it has a roof, and there are places to sit. What else could one ask for?
Well, it has a certain menace, shall we say? You said it, Richard. Are there any guarantees that there are no dangerous monsters lurking in the dark?
Monsters? You're such a bunch of idiots. There's no such thing as monsters. Except, of course, for that giant insect that almost killed me a little while ago. Oh, you should have seen it. It's disgusting. Ugh. Still creeps me out when I think about it.
Monster.
That was over there, somewhere on the other side of those dark, far
Monster.
apart pipes.
Monster.
Where was I?
You were trying to explain to us why this is a good place to
Monster.
spend the
Estaría
night.
bueno poner
yeah.
música, ¿no? Sería más llevaré. Porque la verdad que
It's perfect, isn't it?
But it's dark and
no
cold.
sé qué estuvieron haciendo, estuve
Complain,
viendo pelotudeces,
complain.
pero supongo que por lo que vi no se metieron, así que bah, no hay nada más. No hay nada más. Vamos. Estos pendejos que me siguen.
That guy does seem large and threatening. But maybe he's just standing on something.
You got me there.
Yeah.
I'm standing on the guy who tried to sneak past me.
Oh.
Es un bar, supongo eso. Gon no era el vagabundo. Mono.
Oh, such a funny little monkey.
I'm not a monkey.
Oh, it talks. Do you know any other tricks?
I could smash your nasal bone up into your brain if you want me to.
Wow. I was thinking more along the lines of, you know, flinging poo, something amusing like that.
Monkey.
How much does it cost to see the monkey dance?
5 zlotys.
And if I give it a peanut?
Hey, I'm not a monkey, and the price is not negotiable.
Wow, it can talk. Okay, let's say 2 peanuts.
Cacahuates.
Do you really have to hound me like this all the time?
Yes.
Yeah, whatever. But I hope you know that children who contradict grown-ups will be eaten by evil clowns.
Bueno.
Huh. No crank to be released. There's something missing from this jack. It's something, I don't know, like a crank handle. And it should fit exactly into this crank hole. Now what could it be? Judging on size and weight, this box probably contains a somewhat smaller box, or something entirely different. It's hard to say.
No sé. Ah, de plátano. Será para el mono, supongo.
What is it now?
Mr. Rufus, we can't get up there.
Who says you're supposed to come up here?
We need to stay with you. It's just too dangerous here for children like us.
Nonsense! Danger is like ghosts. There's no such thing. Certainly not here. This area is teeming with nice people. So scram, go and play.
Una cara de violín. ¿Qué hago? ¿Voy con ellos? Espero con ellos. A ver, vamos con el guachín y su oscura amiga.
Go, you old warhorse! What are you doing here?
Oh, no. Not you. Not you.
Is he a friend of yours?
Far from it.
Goon, why are you being so rude to the poor guy?
Unfortunately, he has a good reason. We used to be best friends.
No, we were not.
Yes, we were. We even had a hip-hop project going.
Oh, no, we didn't.
But then I just left him in the lurch. I still feel terribly guilty.
What on Deponia are you talking about? I thanked my lucky stars the moment you were gone.
Yeah, I know. You're bitter. So, it's a good thing that we meet again. I have so much to make up to you.
I don't get this at all.
Oh, I almost forgot my manners. You haven't introduced me to your lovely companion.
Do I have to?
Goon?
All right. June, this is Rufus. Rufus, this is June, my girlfriend.
Pleased to meet you, Rufus.
Ay, la novia.
So hasty.
Oh, yeah. The good old days, huh? Our long conversations about social disparities, a warm campfire, freestyling on the quay wall.
Oh, that was just a couple of days ago.
Yeah, time really flies.
You broke my umbrella and forced me to eat a boot.
Sounds like you had fun.
Fun? June, he's completely crazy.
We were both crazy back in the day. Did Goon ever tell you about his legendary pranks? Oh, one time, he dressed up as a bum to annoy the poor people in the slums.
It wasn't like that.
He even smeared poop on himself so that he would stink as much as they did.
June, don't believe a word he says.
No, let him finish talking. This is the first time I've met one of your old friends.
But he is not an old friend. He's more like a mad being from a bizarre parallel universe.
Yeah, life was crazy for us all back then.
No, al final la oscura es copada.
So, how's life been treating you, old pal?
Let's see. Apart from the chronic pneumonia that I caught, and the fact that it really hurt when they had to remove the shoelace from my... I think things have turned out pretty... I met June. We've been together now for almost a week. And right now, I couldn't be happier.
Couldn't be happier. Oh, that's a good one. Have you looked around? Hello? You're in the gutter.
We don't care. Just as long as we've got each other.
Oh, stop. I can't take any more. No, sorry. I don't mean to make fun of your misery. I'm a changed man, and to prove it, I am going to repay you for what I did to you by getting you out of here. Yes, sirree. So, the two of you are really together? With all the trimmings? Ding dong. Know what I mean?
Yes, we're together.
It's just perfect.
And what about you and that goal?
Oh, this is also, super. Also ding dong. Oh, yeah.
Does she still have those problems?
I don't know what you're, talking about.
She would suddenly go oddly childish.
Oh, that. Well, let's just say our relationship has gotten off to a real new, start. You live in the sewers? That's terrible.
We're fine. We're happy.
Oh, no. We can't have that. You know, I owe you an apology, Goon. I treated you pretty badly last time.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I wish I could do something to repay you.
You could just disappear and leave us in peace.
Goon, what has gotten into you?
It's all right, June. I can understand if your friend feels resentment towards me. I treated him very badly in the past. It's no wonder he doesn't want to accept my apology. I'll simply have to live with a guilty conscience for the rest of my days.
You'll survive, I'm afraid.
Goon, he apologized. Now say something.
All right. Rufus, I'm not mad at you. But whatever you did to me, ultimately it led to me meeting June, and I am really grateful for that.
Oh, if only it were that simple. But I sense that I have to do something for you to really make amends.
What? No, don't do anything. It's fine. Do you hear?
Something really, really big.
Oh, heavens.
Be seeing ya.
Please, at least give us time to find hard hats.
Goon.
Va. Al pedo.
Can I borrow the space heater?
Well, you know, it's pretty cold here, but if it isn't for long.
June, let me handle this, all right? What do you need it for, Rufus?
Well, you know, I thought,
I just remembered that the warranty will be void if we lend it to you. Sorry, Rufus. Perhaps some other time.
Vale, estamos en la estufa. A la mierda esto.
you. Huh?
Ah, mira,
Rufus?
recordó
Is
donde
that
dejé el
you?
último
No,
personaje.
it's your reflection. got
Ah, el otro
trapped in a
Rufus.
puddle in the gutter. Of course it's me. Wait a minute. You ended up in the sewers? You're in it up to your neck. Yeah, well, at least I'm doing something useful. Scuba diving in the toilets? I found gold, and I know where the nucleic acid... And what did I kept... And have you... Not yet, but I met... Unfortunately... You call that... Anyway, yes, that... I could... Hey, that's awesome. Let's hope it works the other way around as well. Great. I'll go see what I can come up with then. Maybe I can find you some toilet paper. Yeah, if there's a choice, can you get me the 3-ply stuff?
¿Qué le doy? A la antena. Una hoja. Papá la quiere. Nada más. Va. Nada más, no se la doy. ¿Qué otra cosa le puedo dar? A ver, para. No sé. Para.
What?
Whoa! What? What are you doing?
No, don't worry. I'm really good with animals.
Stop it! Immediately! Get out of here! Now!
There's no reason to get so upset. I was just finished anyway.
And?
What and? It was totally cool. The animals were mega cute, and I got to pet them.
I think you're fibbing.
Well, fortunately, I have proof. Here.
¿Y esa mierda?
What's that?
That's a print of the cute animal. Anybody can see that.
I can't make head or tail out of it. What sort of animal is that supposed to be?
It's a cut.
Oh, yeah? Well,
A
what? So that...
Of course. Here are the... it was...
Bueno. Esto... a ver.
I'm sticking to it. It was an elf.
Bueno. A ver, vamos a hacerlo para que se lo tatúen. Es un elfo, supongo, sí. Me gustará, supongo yo.
I found the right design for your unit. Here.
Hey, that's not bad. That looks sort of fierce.
You can say that again. A fierce magic elf, you cupcakes.
Whatever it is, now we can get...
Are you sure you're getting a tattoo?
Sensitive's a very nerve.
As you wish.
Sensitive souls. I've jammed hot meat. What do you know? It was so boring, I just fell asleep. Can I take this deck chair? Sure.
you need the instructions?
Never. A Marine doesn't need instructions. Hey, Lottie, can you come to the gate now to identify me?
No, I
Can't right now!
have to wait until the swelling.
And my tattoo goes down!
Yes. But
I said,
No!
A ver qué onda.
Hey, no access for civilians.
I'm not a civilian. I'm part of the resistance, which, by the way, is also...
Well, tough luck. I have new orders. I'm supposed to go. Right.
Well, I've got a message here from the frontmost front. I have to get into the rebel camp.
Then talk to the major.
Yeah, you bet I'm going to. Wait a second, that's no major. That's just Tony.
You know Major T?
That's my ex-girlfriend.
I see she's moving up in the world. Not just professional.
Yeah. God, they'll let anybody into the resistance these days. Whatever happened to the good old Rufus test? Did they run out of fries? Surprise!
Rufus, good to see you.
Yeah, and your mother smells of... What? It's what to see me? Good.
Yeah. I was afraid something had happened to you.
Hey, something's different. You got a new hairstyle?
Close. A new therapist.
Opa.
Yoo-hoo! Tony!
Ah, Rufus. Won't you sit down?
I need the... Can you take...
I could. I need to...
Excuse me, does that mean the organ...
While the lab... Unlikely.
Unlikely. Will you still be... Oh, now that was highly unlikely.
You mean...
That was a completely different anyway. It would...
Oh,
Si yo
Rufus,
está re drogada. No es para que le diera un paso a
the
esta.
general
Está re tranquila.
So the general has a... What kind of plan?
That's a secret.
But I'm the leader!
You used to be. We have a new general now.
New general, new... She don't even have a war... I mean, where's all the explosion?
As I said,
Things seem to be different.
thank you.
That wasn't a... Everything here is...
Organized?
Bo-
I guess that's because we drove the org. We have new equipment.
Excuse me, I can... Your mechanical beard is... So, you found yourself a new therapist?
Yes, and he is really good. For one thing, I no longer have this recurring nightmare where I'm being chased by a GNU, where the walls are dissolving around me until the whole house...
Yeah, that was... And you must admit that the... How can you just sit here? The world is
Does that mean you ran out of your famous plan?
Oh, of course I have a plan. But for that, I...
Help?
A minimum of support. Remember, it's...
In that case, let me thank you. But there's no need for you to... We've got a plan of our... If you want to help or is in any way combustible. Or you know what? Don't...
I know exactly how I can draw out the old Tony.
Spare yourself the effort.
You should know me better than that. When have I ever made an effort? Do you remember?
I'm sure you have...
Yeah, but
Hey, that's good, and thanks for letting me know.
do you remember?
Yes, and I apologize if I just couldn't control...
Yeah, but you don't even know the best part. A week and the story about Mr. Wolf.
What? Now that's a relief.
Do you remember how I secretly took photos of your mother in the bathroom?
Yeah, but I never understood why.
Because I never told you that I sold the pictures to old ogling Aussie. Of course, I had to throw in some, underpants, or I couldn't have afforded the sticker album.
You are such a prankster. Always good for a surprise.
I have risen from the dead.
Congratulations.
Doesn't that scare you at all?
Rufus, there was so many times when you blew yourself up, set yourself on fire. You really have to come...
There's three of me.
All right, now that is... but also totally absurd.
But it's true. I cloned myself.
I think we would have noticed by now. From the rain of ash or some such thing.
There's three of me. Honest. Oh, I give up.
Oh! Remind me to send my therapist.
Come on tone.
And I say we've got everything under control.
And what's
That
Yeah, you don't-
why not? And everything.
It's not.
What is no?
No, well, but I'll be back.
No rush. Oh, Ruth.
Yeah.
By playing not at be my
Huh? Really?
sure.
Well, it's no fun. Can you come to the...
No, I'm.
But...
If you want to, I'm busy.
Can I have the crow? Why do you need one?
As a shoehorn!
A la mierda.
Well then, let's see what Lottie has in her lunchbox. What is that? Lottie didn't take her hormones. Maybe the fortune teller was right after all.
No.
Lottie didn't take her hormones. Maybe the fortune teller was right after all.
No.
The hero checks in and sees for this and blind for this and it's already gotten it. Yikes. Yikes. But only it seems to be rusted. If only I could reach that lever up there at the same time. Then the fuse would probably come free. But at least the... otherwise... Okay, right.
But it's dark and cold.
What? Complain... Hey, snot faces, what about making yourselves useful?
How?
You could stick this conductive antenna into that outlet.
You're mad! You mustn't poke them.
Oh, yada yada. I've done it 1,000 times. Here you go.
And now?
Hold on tight. Just wait. It's about to start.
Ow!
Did you say something? No need to worry. Nothing happened to Uncle Rufus. A fuse should go in there. Or alternatively, one of those handy power inverters that so far...
And what I ask you...
A cookie. cooking just the thing.
Where are we supposed to sleep here, Mr. Roof? It's way too cold and dark.
But no! You can't get at it that... Do you really have to hound?
Yes.
Yeah, but I hope... A fine mess. Judging on size and weight, this box is somewhat smaller, or something... Do you really have to...
Yes.
Yeah, but I hope you... Do you really have to hound me like this all the time?
Yes.
Yeah, whatever. But I hope you know that children... Hey, snot faces. Give me a leg up, will ya?
But Mr. Rufus.
But Mr. Rufus... Yeah, all right. Go on. You know the game. Shoo! Hey, snot faces. Give me a leg up, will ya?
But Mr. Rufus.
But Mr. Rufus, sir. Yeah, all right, my bad. Just forget it.
Dale.
Hey, snot nose. Me? Hey, snot faces. Give me a leg up, will ya?
But Mr. Rufus.
But Mr. Rufus, sir. Yeah, all right, my bad. Just forget it. Go on. Shoo! Hey, snot noses. Come here. And now be good and keep still, okay?
What exactly are you planning to do?
Keep still. That applies to your pie hole as well. Ta-da! And here we are. Bananas. Oh well, could have been worse if I really understood.
Para mí están re duros esos bananos.
That was at least.
Bueno, a ver, el mono.
Hey you, monkey want a banana?
Are you calling me a monkey?
I wouldn't mind having a banana.
No way! It's bad enough that I have to play the monkey. I won't be insulted on top of it.
But you make the better monkey.
What are you trying to imply?
Never mind. And with all, I'll take it.
Oh, so you are making the decision.
Oh, me and my monkey.
How dare you! Hey, come back, you monkey! Rats! Hey, are you going?
I wouldn't.
And leave my unless, of course.
Let's see.
I would also give you my first.
Oh,
Show them the fact. It's the only.
can I borrow the crank?
I thought you were going to get me a dancing monkey.
Yeah. So?
What do you mean, yes, so? What am I supposed to do with a dancing monkey if my organ doesn't have a crank? Or was it that you weren't really planning on finding? If you change your mind, I want my fez back. Have you found someone who will play the monkey for me?
Not yet.
That's strange. Did you tell them that they get to wear a fez?
The job is crap, but the hat is very appealing. Can I borrow the crank?
thought you were going to get me a dancing monkey. If you change your mind,
Here, nobody wants to play a monkey for you.
did they tell you why not?
I'll ask them next time. Can I borrow the crank?
Go ahead and take it. I need a new partner anyway before I can start grinding again. And this time, I am definitely not going to be the monkey. But remember, I need the crank back.
As in the crank. Au revoir, may this jack. Rufus, poet, philanthropist, back patient.
Ahora que subió, no puedo. A ver si me da la estufa de mierda.
Can I borrow the space heater?
Sorry, Rufus. We still need it.
Although it's a lot warmer here already.
Why don't you just come out into the sunshine?
Tempting.
But Goon, your grass allergy.
Ah, so what? Will it kill you to stand for a moment? After all, it isn't good for a relationship if you're constantly in each other's lap.
Says the man responsible for the bizarre impairment of his girlfriend's sanity. Where is she anyway?
Yeah, okay, different. Can I have this? Oh,
As long as it isn't any...
Goon? Goon, what are you... That's no... I know, but I've...
Yes, I know. I could... And then...
Yeah, how odd. Why don't you come out into the sun?
But Goon, your grass allergy.
Ah, so what? After all,
Says the man responsible for the... Where is she anyway?
yeah, okay, next.
Yes.
Ciao, Rufus.
Here's a deck chair for you.
Oh, Rufus.
We couldn't possibly...
Of course you can.
But it must...
Ah, you could...
Dale, peso, garca, dale, sentate y dame la estufa de una vez.
Can I borrow the...
Yeah, we're about to go lie in the sun. Oh, boy, I can hardly...
Hey,
I don't know. Is there a limit?
yes, and...
Oh, come on.
Ah! You get to top 10.
Yay! No, wait. What am I doing?
I said...
But...
No!
She's crying. I just can't... I better turn the other way around.
Hey!
But...
No! What are you waiting for?
Oh, you said it all makes sense now. I kept...
Finally, just stick it back on the organ, all right?
Bingo bongo!
Vamos a hablar con la negra.
Go on. You know the game.
Shoo!
Are you alright?
Nothing. Everything good and nothing.
No, it's a junk. And some people will end up getting eaten. She's crying so bitterly. I just can't stand to see her like that. I better turn the other way.
podés disfrazar de
Do we still
mono.
have a deal?
Of course, you
Como
can.
el mono no quiere ser mono, capaz que convenzco a la negra.
Go on.
Shoo!
Thanks, Rufus. But all I want is to have my goon back.
Yeah, but if you had a job, you could buy the crank from the organ grinder.
Do you think so? That sleazy guy has already tried to hit on me more than once. What would I have to do?
Well, just support his act a bit. It's no big deal, really.
That doesn't sound too bad.
Decided. You can discuss everything else with him. In the meantime, I'll find you a paying audience.
Bien. Vamos.
Have you found someone who will play the monkey for me?
Yeah, indeed I have. June will take over the job, if she can have the crank for it.
What? Beautiful June will play the dancing monkey for me? Oh boy! I've got to delouse myself thoroughly before she arrives.
Can I move?
I give you change.
Bueno, ahora hay una nueva un nuevo mono.
Hello again, unfair lady.
Ah, the young father is back.
The organ grinder has a new monkey.
A new monkey, you say? Oh, I definitely have to see that. I hope the performance is really demeaning. That would actually...
¿Y la música? Va, supongo que la abeja habrá venido y a ver ahí.
Rufus, but what are you doing?
What does it look like? He's taking what he is due, his commission for successful job recruitment.
Yeah, exactly. The, commission.
Does that mean you sold me?
What? No, I wouldn't put it like that.
Rufus! You sold me to a monkey, all while acting like you wanted to help me. But I need that crank.
Oh, gimme, gimme, gimme. Can't you see how this money is making monkeys out of all of you? As if there wasn't anything more important in life than filthy lucre. You know, you should be grateful that I opened your eyes. I find it doesn't matter what you do, as long as you stay true to your goals. Because the end, which, strictly speaking, makes me a saint.
Y bueno,
You're still dancing.
That's because I still need the crank.
Is it really worth it, playing the monkey?
You could just give me the 5 zlotys instead.
I don't know. You actually dance pretty well, but 5 zlotys well? Nah.
no.
You can't negotiate with people like that. They only know one fistic cuffy.
Oi, mate! What do you think you're doing?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to the pub.
With brats in tow? Were you dropped on your head or what?
They aren't mine.
Yeah, that's what my old man always said. And then he tied me and Macy up outside the pub.
And did it harm you?
Well, I don't know about Macy. Her leash broke.
Oh. What's wrong?
June's gone.
Aw, women. Which reminds me, you still owe me money for the bed chair.
Rufus, I'm completely broke. Absolutely nothing.
Then stop a Rita Wrap salesman.
Rufus, I don't know.
What's this? A handsome applicant.
What? Hey, whoa!
No va a terminar bien.
Burrito wraps, just 125 zlotys apiece.
Bravo! Encore!
¿Te las comerá?
Hey, Goon! Want to hear a totally cool story?
Hey, no talking to the staff during working hours. Unless it has to do with...
Burrito wraps.
Exactly. You're doing very well.
Burrito wraps.
Four burrito wraps, please.
4 burrito wraps coming right up. That will be 5 zlotys. Come again anytime to...
Uy, se rompió.
I think there's something wrong with your assistant. Try turning him off and then on again.
Burrito wraps, just 125 zlotys apiece.
There we go. Please excuse the small glitch.
No problem.
It's so hard to find good employees these days.
Va. Pensaba que era más fea. Aunque es negra. Ah, ¿me dio el burrito? Sí.
Yes, this could actually fit. But where do I set it up? I've got an idea. Now all we need is electricity. Jubilation!
And what I...
Just
Where are we? It's way.
okay. Right, snot faces. Time to sleep.
Yeah, but
Save your breath. No yabucks. You got light, you're warm, and you already blew your veto. So there you go. Good night.
No va a terminar bien.
And what I ask you could be tastier than meat in a light pastry crust. Smells delicious.
A cooking show. Just the thing to make you fall asleep.
Bueno, ¿cómo?
Watch out, it's gonna get really comfortable now. For me at least, because your constant whining will come to an end. Not
Tan grande era.
There.
I don't know.
I know you're done in that case. Oh, wait, they're not actually. They're lurking.
Voy a dejar la tele prendida y la apago. ¿Puedes subir?
Oi, what's oi? Just fucking
But why not? No crap. What's the
No.
big idea? Didn't I tell you to go to sleep?
We're hungry.
The word is hungry, you dodo.
Nah.
What's that, you? Is that a message from...
No less.
Not from...
Would I lie to you about such, or would I leave the conclusion?
Yeah, enough with the... Give me the letter! My dearest honey bunch. Huh. Are you sure this letter is for me?
Bambi, honey, makes sense. Some people get poetic when they're mortally wounded.
What?
Sorry, I didn't mean to jump the gun.
Wait. Dearest honey bunch, I wish you were here with me. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, no. Bozo. Is he all right?
Well...
Is he still alive? Tell me. Or do I have to pull the information out of you in the form of your brain tissue through your nose?
Hey, stay calm. No reason to get aggressive right away. I'm just a mailman. Bozo is with his family. You should set out right away.
Wait, there's more. Watch out for the mailman?
Oh, no, let's go on. You're losing valuable time.
Right. I need to be by his side. Hang on, Bozo. I'm coming.
That was easy, and I didn't even have to lie. Presenting the new and improved Rufus.
Bien. Vamos a la casa del guachín. Sí, pelotudea, sí. Uy, sí.
What?
Hey, what do you think?
Dame la olla, viejo de mierda.
No, that would be a shame. Who knows if future gen...
And here's a photo of Bozo's first spelling bee. He never had any luck with L and F.
Hello?
What's he wearing?
Oh, that's a little...
Oh,
He saved up for months. His breath was terrible.
Yoo-hoo!
oh, how sweet. He's very nice. He looks so embarrassed.
I have no idea, actually. He was supposed to help me put fresh sheets on his bed. What a mess.
Huh, they're totally out of it.
Va. Los guachines me dijeron que tenía hambre, así que justo el viejo estaba cocinando, así que... Dale.
And this time...
Yes, Uncle Rufus.
Hey, snot now. This'll get you... Man, did they dig in. They only left one plate, and now they're asleep. Actually, they're kind of cute. I could just eat them up.
Estarán durmiendo, imagino.
There it is. Luckily, the cylinder and the fish was... There's something missing here. No. A tankard.
Ah, and you gonna do the...
Nice.
A ready to hold on just if you want.
What?
Oh, you want to then answer better than... Oh.
I like that picture.
No, it's in...
What for? What? Because it...
On the... It keeps...
Of a better... I'm sort of only...
You want something?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I know. That actually...
Trade. I paid the... But I'd be glad.
And that...
It costs more than unimaginable 6 zlotys.
A tankard?
Sure.
What? How old-fashioned? Where I come from...
Tab? Like some...
Yeah, exactly.
They might have, and I would earn a lot more.
Yeah?
That doesn't help yourself. And if you bring...
Oh, Can I put the...
You must be. It's worth... 6.
I guess I'll...
What if the...
I like that picture of Elysium. Can I have it?
No. The picture stays what it is. It's important.
What for?
For the customers.
Oh, I see. Because it cheers them up, right?
On the contrary, it keeps them in a permanent state of dissatisfaction.
That's Elysium. The symbol of hope. I'm sort of only one step away from it.
You want something to drink?
Yeah, sure. You seem familiar. Aren't you that dog groomer to the stars?
Close. I'm a fruit seller. I inherited the business from my father. They call him King Peach.
You're the heir to the famous King Peach Empire? That means you're...
At risk of alcoholism. Exactly. So beat it. Unless you want to buy me a drink.
You seem familiar.
Si me quedé callado es porque no tengo tantas ganas de hablar.
He tried to smash a stone block with his head. Just when I told him to go easy on the mushrooms. Whatever. Just leave me alone. Unless you...
No, guardia. Claro que sabe, está de hongos.
As a witch, you must know a lot about mushrooms, right? Yeah, never mind that.
Just so...
And? Which is it? Or one of these here?
3 guesses.
Yeah, if that's all. Ouch.
Got that 2 more try. You guessed right. Congratulations. Here.
Yeah.
Thanks. It's been itching like heck.
Esta maricona la necesito. Supongo que esto también. Ahora que lo pienso, el azul está bastante onda.
You seem familiar. Do I know you from somewhere?
Well, do you know the comic book Charlie the Friendly Yeti?
Of course. I'm a big fan. No, don't tell me.
Oh yeah, I'm...
The original character?
What? No, I'm the guy that delivers the ink.
Oh, that's, terrific.
But you know, they always do stare at me and scribble frantically whenever I arrive. I think I need more alcohol, so you beat it. Unless you want to buy me a drink.
Mama Bozo's breast milk. Who could have guessed? Lottie didn't take her hormones. Maybe the fortune teller was right after all. Yeah, that's gonna be tasty. I always said I had the makings of a bartender. Yeah, that's gonna be tasty. I always said I had the makings of a bartender. Yeah, that's gonna be tasty. I always said I had the makings of a bartender. Refills!
Finally.
Uy, llegó el mono. Ah, y ahora con este mono.
Yeah, if only it was just the chest.
The best swill I've had in ages. You go ahead and you add a tip to the tab.
Refills! Finally.
Se volvió mujer. La voz, no se le escucha. Y el hongo para Mario.
Refills!
Finally.
Hey, wait, what you...
Well, I mean, that's what because
Where do you... People's just... If you keep on...
the only thing that's take a look.
Whoa! What is this? I feel great! Bigger and stronger!
Maybe because you're standing on the table?
Fantastic stuff! Yoo-hoo! They actually look rather happy.
Told you so. Heavens to Betsy!
Me sacó la mierda.
Ow!
Recontra Mario.
I like that picture.
Yeah, everything's
Cool.
Hagamos esto. Voy a...
don't have to rate. She's sitting. Whatever her therapist can do, I can do anyway. Of all the thousands of options for using a baby phone, that's the one I'd have to look up in the manual. Yoo-hoo! Tony!
Ah, Rufus. Won't you sit down?
I think I know how I can get her to come out.
Spare yourself the effort.
Come on, Tony. I just want to get into the camp.
And I say we've got
Come on! Death to the Organon and all that.
I know this, but we've got if you
Sí,
want to
la
help
hija de
us,
puta esta.
It's not over.
What isn't over yet?
No, well, it's over. But
No rush.
Así que le sigo hablando.
Yoo-hoo!
Ah, won't you sit?
I still believe that the old Tony is somewhere in there, and I think I know how.
Spare.
It's not over yet.
What is
but I'll be back.
No rush.
Good idea. If I set the frequency. Easy. Now all that's left is the question of why I should radio her at all. She stopped fetching me from random bars with a wheelbarrow a long time ago.
Bien, ahora le doy. Ahí coge todo.
Yoo-hoo!
Ah, won't you sit?
I still believe that the old Tony. I think I know how I can get her to come out.
Spare.
I still believe. I think I know.
Spare yourself.
It's not.
What is no?
No, well, but I'll be.
No rush. Be my guest.
Huh?
Sure.
Well, yeah. I don't know. It's no fun when it's allowed. Yoo-hoo!
Oh, Rufus, why don't you just admit that... Wait a minute. One Rufus? Two Rufuses?
Exactly. There's two of me now. Three, actually. 3 times the action! Rufus! Rufus! Rufus!
Ah!
No, se volvió loquita.
All right, Tony, just stay calm. You have a good therapist, and you're gonna see him right now.
That was fun.
La voy a mover. Bueno.
Of course, if you make the nose of a paper airplane heavier with a weight, it'll fly farther. I knew my long career as a parking offender would eventually pay off.
El folleto del suicida era.
And now suddenly, I see him twice.
Ooh,
What does it
wow.
mean? Is my subconscious trying to give me a heart attack? I have a feeling this is going to add months to my therapy. We must extend it.
What? Make it even longer? I mean, what kind of schedule were you thinking of?
Well, at least until the world ends. And after that, let's see.
Yes, that would be the perfect distance for a maiden flight. And the target is also well chosen. By now, he must have realized that he needs help. Well then, let's relieve the poor devil.
No, cualquiera.
Oopsie, there must be some strange updrafts here.
Y bueno, ya no podemos hacer un choto. Es hora de cambiar a este. ¿Qué pasó? Ah, lo secuestraron a este pelotudo.
We caught another rebel. Another one. Oh, but that's the same one again. He must have escaped somehow.
Huh? But I've never been here before.
Very funny. Move. Lock him up in his cell again.
Cletus? No, wait. You're one of my clones. Cleverly designed. You got your role as a... yes. What you said. So, if you are me, how were they able to capture you? Same as you, I suppose. The way they... And I've already got a... You can stay. Yeah, me? Yeah. Hey, hello? You?
What do you want? Stop making such a racket in there.
I'm
Hang on.
Me dio comida, ¿eh?
This time
Ay,
we've
mal,
already cleared.
pará, ¿qué es esta celda?
You mean that if...
Son los presos de acá. Los presos tienen celular, tienen joda, tienen de todo.
Yeah, I want to talk to my lawyer.
Who's your lawyer?
Actually,
Whoever you know. And no longer.
I...
This time I'm very of all of the blankets in our shack.
Wow, life in the system.
Oh, you have no. We'll fix it.
Va. Ahora que me dejó cosas puedo robar todo, ¿no?
And what have we got? Wasn't very... What? Coffee, a bagel, and pepper. What? No jam. That's a violation. Howdy, Bot, you old dirtbag, you. Nice to see you again. Hey, is that a way to greet an old buddy? Hey, Tidy. Neato. If you...
Ah, esta es la misma combinación que hice al principio para hacer que tenga fiebre.
Inspired, Riff. They say you should potato, so here. They say potato, so here. They say you, but they don't say how long. So here's my. What is that supposed to be? One guess. It's our ticket to freedom. You will. And when they take you to sick bay, I will come forth from my hiding place and save us over my dead body. You will eat the bagels, and I will save us. Yeah, actually, why not? I'm not. No, wait, was that a trick? Just so you could have my food, you rotter. I'm on to you. I was feeling a little... I think... Bravo, very good, but, let especially you can... What's wrong with you, Crystal? I do. That's supposed to help. I would just trust. I'm an ex-walk shit.
What is it there? If you keep bothering. What the? You toe rag! What have you done to my nice rug? Off with. Dead! Now I have to air out the cell.
What? God, what pathetic construction. Whoever made this obviously had no idea how to fold a proper paper airplane. Unlike me, of course. Therapeutic ropes. The cheaper alternative. What's that supposed to mean? Is somebody trying to yank my chain? And wait a minute. What's this? There's something stuck to the tip. A capital yerk. Huh. Now I'm going to show that unknown, nameless amateur how you do this right. Whoopsie-wee! Boy, they must have some funny downdrafts around here.
And then it turned out he'd come up with the idea to store his fish hooks in my jewelry box. He'd already stuck the bait on. It was so horrible. It made me wish my ears would fall off.
I can relate to that right now. Ow! What is this? A flyer? Sure, why not? Miss Tony, I have good news for you. I finally found the appropriate therapy for your problem. Wait a moment, I'll just write you a prescription. Oh, wow. So beautiful. I've always loved pneumatic tube systems, even though they're not suitable for sending large amounts of... Doesn't look like there is...
Vamos con Tony.
A prescription? I hung it in case you...
Can I have...
Oh, I prayed for this. It must...
Aw, and I didn't forget to mention...
Take...
I'm on my way. With the emphasis...
Out!
Hey, Tony!
What?
Whoa! I thought you...
My therapist broke it off.
Cool.
You wouldn't have something to do.
No, not me.
Rufus!
Wait a second. Hey! You're back to your old...
That was not...
Yeah, who cares? The main thing is that it worked. Thanks. Once is enough.
Ahora tengo la notita para el suicidio. La
I have a
mensuita.
prescription here for a rope.
I still have one of those in stock. Would you like some waterproofing spray with it? Some bridge railings can be quite damp this time of year.
That's all right. Wait a second.
Well, I'm afraid you'll... I'm sorry.
No. Sí, bien. Vamos a hablar con este guachín. Ahora con asado supongo que me voy a poder trepar. Voy a poder sacar al pendejo de mierda.
Good news. I have a subject.
Really? What is it?
Come on, I'll show you. Oh, because what I'm about to... Unless the pin, then we'll do... That. Perfect. Are you, of course, like the camera? I like camera. Because he's not... Just let me do... And keep your camera ready. Now he's trapped. And who's smarter now?
No, no, para. Si voy se va para ir para el otro lado.
¡Ey!
Otra vez.
Now he's trapped. And who's smarter now?
No, bueno. He echado un down.
Rufus, is that part of the plan?
pelotudo. Dale.
Alright, I'm coming already. Look up, Barry. Just don't look down. Just don't. Hey! I did it! Yeah, and I helped. Helped? Yeah, right. Yeah, and when you're done basking in my reflected glory, would you finally... I can barely take the stupid picture. Alright. The picture. Well, that worked great.
You think so? I can't even remember how it all happened.
Then you missed the best part.
Did I take a picture?
And what a picture. Let me, borrow this for a moment.
Supongo que voy a ir a devolver al pendejo. A ver si le roba algo.
No worries. I'm gonna take care of your baby brother while you're knocked out.
No!
Oh, don't panic. I'm good with children. I'm gonna teach him a few tricks. For instance, he could help me with my saw trick. Oh, come on. What could possibly happen? Baby Bozo is much shorter than you, after all. Hey, Bozo, since you canceled your therapy, I thought an alternative. I can be your therapist.
Rufus.
Come on, it's gonna be fun. I'm just gonna hold up a few flashcards. How hard can it be? Now, what do you see in this picture?
All I want to do is... That's the devil.
No way, that's me! Busy saving a small child in distress. Man, you're really one whoopee cushion short of a funeral. Hey, Bozo! What do you see in this picture?
Do we really have to do this? Elysium is going to crash into Deponia! We're all gonna die!
Nonsense! This is Elysium, the symbol of hope! Man, you are really a few fries short of a sundae. Hey, Bozo! What do you see in this picture?
Leave me be. Please, oh please. That's terrible! Why would you show me something like that?
But look, it's an adorable glitter elf. Oh man, you are seriously messed up.
Va. Ahora hay que contestar bien.
I need another therapy session.
What? Again?
Can we play that card game again?
You mean you want to repeat the Rorschach test? All right. Why not?
This time I'm gonna win. I just know it.
So, what do you see in this picture?
Elysium crashing into Deponia.
I see. You feel anxiety because of the impending apocalypse.
Yes, because I'm a cowardly wolf.
Indeed. I think we're making the next picture then. What do you see here?
That is terrible. Why would you show me something like that?
Interesting. Can you tell me why you react?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, yes. Yes. I have tons of complexes.
It is still too soon. What?
It's the devil. A handsome devil. It's the devil.
I say. According you aren't.
Bien, ahora contesté todo bien.
Excuse me? Huh? Poor spineless. That's more like it.
Dame la droga. Vamos otra vez y le voy a dar toda la marca. A ver si me da bola.
Hello?
Here, he's wearing my shoes again.
Aww.
The house is on fire!
His first training wheels. He was just 21.
Oh, he looks so proud.
Huh.
No. Vamos a mezclárselas y se la morfa.
Perfect. If I mix the antidepressants into the soup,
Claramente no se la iba a comer sola. Siempre que la envenenamos tenía que ser con algo más.
It says here you should take a maximum of 2 tablets per day. The bozo's big enough for 2, and he's as frustrated as 10. Ah, what the heck. I'll let her safe.
Ahí está.
That would only be fun if he had eaten, but he hasn't. This went horribly wrong. Baby bows. How am I gonna get...
La marca.
Come on, get up. You need to vouch for me so they'll let me see the new general of the resistance.
Go away.
But
I don't wanna.
come on, get up. You need... But...
Bueno.
Huh, I don't see any of you good boy.
Ah,
Yeah, we'll practice our...
revió.
Enough! Stop right now. Nobody needs your help, especially not in saving the world, because no one wants to live in a world where you, of all people, get to play the hero. You aren't a hero. You're a total asshole, and you're gonna kill us all! And you just don't get it, because we're all much too nice to you. Oh, Rufus, he doesn't mean it, but you do mean it. Do you want to know what we're really thinking? We're thinking, get lost. We're thinking, just drop dead. You say you want to help us, right? Fine. Then why don't you? Why don't you just keel over and die? Oh, that was, wow. Suddenly I feel great. I feel so liberated. It's like I could take on anything now. Oh, Rufus, are you all right?
Bozo! Oh, you old pirate face. You're back!
Yes. Yeah, dang it. Looks like it, huh?
Woohoo!
So, what are we waiting for? We must get to the rebel camp. Just wait till I put on my coat. Oh, man. I just lost it there. Perhaps it's not a bad thing after all to just let it out. I was so angry. So mean. And for the first time, completely honest. If I look at it that way, maybe...
And you're sure that this is Rufus?
Absolutely sure. Do you really think there's more of his kind running around?
Right. You can come in.
Por fin, la concha de tu madre.
Garlic, why are you skulking? And where are the others?
They're having a general assembly.
What? How can they have a or Janosch? Or you and Libo?
We're here to guard the door.
So nobody from our old gang is attending the General Assembly? That's scandalous. I'll go and have a word with this so-called new general.
You can't. The general is not to be disturbed.
And what happens if the Organon attacks?
It won't. The Organon is retreated. Nothing doing. The door stays shut.
What do I have to do so you will let me in? You want a forged ID? Shall I mix a laxative into your food? And that would be a classic.
There is one thing.
I knew it!
I want the bigger part.
Excuse me?
I watched a lot of war musicals in preparation
Dios.
for this job. But the guy who guards the
El
door
hijo de
doesn't
puta ese que
get
te
to
vende.
sing in the choir.
Vendo,
I am
vendo,
such an
vendo.
outstanding baritone. I could be the obsessed colonel. Attack! Attack! All of my leading whistle, my beard is all a bristle. I just sat in a thistle.
Forget it.
Va. Ahora con esta guita le puedo comprar algo que me dijo no sé qué cosa, valía 6 tokens.
I have the money. The 5 zlotys. No, I mean I have enough money to buy the nucleic acid.
Impossible. 6 zlotys? Well, I'll be. I didn't think that much money actually existed. Now I just have to get it out.
Have fun.
Ah, la mierda, lo conseguí. Bien. A rajar.
What happened here? Where's
No, ¿qué
Cole?
pasó?
Well, at least nothing happened to the rest of you. Excuse me, who? I've never heard the name Asti before. Besides, I'd remember if there'd been a third brat. Believe me, you're all here. You and, who's it, Seth?
No.
It doesn't matter anyway. Much more important is, where is Goal? In the tunnel back there? Then she can't be far. Okay, you stay here with, you stay here. It's alone with an A. Boy. Goalie! Goalie! Oh, what a relief! Wait, don't move! I'm coming down to save you!
Carajo, voy. Voy a ver acá.
You! Oh, rats. Nobody there.
Mm. Bueno. No, acá no hay salida, va. Pincho. Este pelotudo estaba acá.
Application form 27 Yerk. Application D and C. A replacement lead type Yerk for defective application terminals. Reference number Yerk 122. nothing. I guess the door only opens for the organon.
This is still not fast enough, Oppenboss. Ulysses must not get suspicious. I want to be there when he learns that the army he was going to blow up with this filthy planet is on board. And
Ulysses isn't stupid, Bailiff.
he's stupid enough to think that 11,000 organons will just volunteer to die submissively.
So, when am I getting my copy of the Ascension Codes?
Don't be silly, Oppenboss. You will stay here, of course.
Ah, yes, of course.
11,000 organons. So that's what Argus was talking about. Huh. I never believed for a moment that he wanted to save Deponia, and now he's got the Ascension Codes. I've got to hurry. He's already... Another problem that I need to take care of later.
¿Qué hacen ahí todos acá?
Am I intruding?
Rufus! I'm overjoyed to see you! You have come just in time!
And who have we here? Another fellow fighter in our battle against depression?
This is Rufus. I told you about him.
Wow, really?
Ah, este es el bochín guay, no sé qué cosa, Dodo.
I'm Cowboy Dodo. You may know me
El
from the local
Dodge.
radio. And here we have Cindy, Hottie, and Cutis.
He remembers our names.
Está lleno de señoritas de
Listen
compañía.
up, everyone. I'm the head honcho around here, right? So, what do you want me to do? What's the big plan?
We are directly above Bailiff Argus's office. We believe that the Ascension Codes are hidden there. Therefore, we wanted to lower Cowboy Dodo on a rope so he could get his hands on them.
I understand, with an unusual collar.
I like this guy. Why don't we just take a vote? I'm for Rufus.
I'm for me too.
I just don't...
No, let Cowboy Dodo do it. He's the best man for the job. He's the best man, period.
And Janosch votes for me, of course.
Well, it's a draw then. But before we get into a fight over this, remember that manning the crank is also an important job.
The crank? I'm not your crank ape. Forget it. I demand a new count. Someone is still missing, you know. I'll be right back. I will be
Oh, carajo, arre.
They say you should, but they don't say how long after. So far, so good. Now, what am I going to apply for? Hola 55. There. To send something through the tubes, I first need one of these handy capsules. Application form 27 Euro. Application for A. Medical assistance in case of job-related injuries induced by terminal maintenance work, reference number Euro 75. B. A screwdriver. And C.
Va a arreglar. Toma, bochín. Dame algo.
I would apply for a new vote count, but I don't have the required form. Good old I never thought I'd have my... Hey, Yana!
Hello, Rufus.
May I borrow yours?
Just when just the other day you converted him into a frayer into because it's that show. A little land, my boy.
Yeah, okay. It's a speech impediment. I know.
What is that?
Cowboy, you should be...
What was that plan again?
We believe that the Ascension coach are therefore... I thought it was...
No comment. See you later. Now that's interesting. The Organon's pneumatic tube system seems to run through here. Maybe I can open this with the screwdriver. This is so hard to bend. I hope it won't be long before they send something. Ouch. Oh, great. So much for the screwdriver. Well, at least I got a capsule out of it. Let's see what the Organon has written. Attention all ranks. Be careful around the open ends of the pneumatic tubes. Those idiots.
Hey, wait a minute. What was that all about, huh? Are you serious about taking me on? In case you still don't get it, this is my show. Cowboy Dodo saves the world.
Yeah, right, and they're giving away nail clippers in Pelusia. I founded the Resistance. I uncovered the plans of the Organon, and I will be the one who saves the world.
I knew it. This is all about your ego, isn't it?
Yeah, my ego is determined to save the world.
Oh, yeah? Then why do you refuse to turn the crank?
Because,
You'd better make up your mind, buddy. Do you want the world to be saved? Then come on back in and let me save the world. But if you're only doing this to look like a hero, then we got a problem. I have a certain image to uphold, you know? And I'm not about to let some local hick peel across of my swill.
we'll see about that.
Is that supposed to be a threat? Just look at you, you scrawny wimp. I can take on two of you hands down.
Is that so? In that case, we should try it out. Wait here. Don't go away. Oh, this is so exciting! Whoa! That went fast. Yes! That's actually the screwdriver I ordered for myself. Based on the description in the application form, I had assumed it would be a little bigger. That's the last time I ordered anything from those frauds. It fits! So far, so good. Now, what am I going to apply for? Yerk 75. There. Oh, this is so exciting! Whoa! That went fast. We hereby inform you that your application for medical help has been approved. Hey, cool! I bet they'll be sending me to sickbay now. Says here, for this category of injury, it will not be necessary for you to report to sickbay. Oh, a medic is already on his way to your location. Uh-oh. Run, Rufus!
Hey, you! Stop!
Let's see how our oh-so-heroic Cowboy Dodo gets along with the organ.
And then I knocked him out with a well-aimed karate chop.
Wow.
Ah, Rufus! We've got a new problem. Unfortunately, I had to use our rope to tie up the organ on. He popped up all of a sudden, and I was forced to subdue him.
Anyone could have done that. Tell me, I think I hold still. It works. Usually I drop all the glasses.
Soy yo, todos se parecen a él. Bueno.
Cool, it worked.
Doctor, I was about to
Give up. What's wrong?
First, I thought then I did a safety scan just to be sure. There is no doubt about it. The patient has a tapeworm. But doctor, tapeworm is no laughing matter. This is serious. You must operate at once.
Huh? What? Me?
Of course you. You're the doctor, aren't you?
Yeah, sure. I'm the doctor, and removing a tapeworm is child's play for me. I mean, just how hard can it be?
Whatever you say. Your coat is hanging over there as usual. I'll...
Now, what was I about to do?
Surgery.
Ah, yes, piece of cake. I am a sturgeon after all.
A surgeon, you mean?
Yeah, that too.
¿Cómo tengo que matar a mi hija de puta?
Got it. Well, that's it.
Weren't you going to put him back together?
Well, what do you mean? Do I have to?
I think it would be beneficial to the patient.
Oh, well, alright, fine.
pedazo de forro.
Ow! Who cares? It can't have been that important. Okay, all done. Close him up. Now, that went really well. Don't you think so?
I'm about to be sick.
Oh, stop fetching. After all, I saved your life. And I even got myself a keepsake. Here.
Oh, yuck. What's that supposed to be?
Your tapeworm. What else? You know, you should pay a little more attention to what you stuff your face with. But never mind. We've got more important things to do. I found the rebels, and I need your help. Come on. Boo! Yeah, sleeping like a baby, which is actually a good thing. I love it. He's got a screw there for calibrating his pee reservoir. He's in for a surprise when he wakes up. I love it.
Va, volvemos con la oveja.
Bluefish? I think I should do it. What the? Didn't expect that, huh? The tide has turned. Now we can take another vote about who's gonna get the codes. I vote for me. And I for me. What? No. Hey.
Well, in that case, it looks like I won the vote. You see, I'm gonna vote for your doppelganger too. So it's 3-2 to 2.
No. I need to do this.
You wanted another vote, so we took one. Now all we need is row, and then we can start.
What are you doing? You were supposed to vote for me. And why aren't you voting for me? After all, we're identical, right? So it totally doesn't matter which one of us gets the codes, just as long as it isn't that pompous doofus. I agree. We must get rid of him somehow. I'll think of something. Would you like to meet a true hero?
Yeah, but how I Dodo is so superior.
Oh, ladies, you know me so well.
Oh my god, he spoke to me. He's
subdue this Organon. Where are we gonna get a new rope now?
Well, maybe one will fall into our laps if we just keep sitting here.
But Rufus, you're not trying to avoid work, are you? Or do you expect me to see about the rope as well?
Yeah. I've got an idea.
Are you about to infect me with another tapeworm?
Much better. All you need to do is hold open the pneumatic tube over there with his screwdriver.
And what good will that do?
Take a good look. He's sitting right in the line of fire. As soon as the next capsule comes down the tube, then blammo!
That might even work. But only if the capsule comes before my arms fall off.
I'll see to that. I'll be right back. So good. Now, what am I going to apply for? OJALA 55. There. Hey,
¿Qué
stop,
carajo
stop,
pasa?
stop! I wanted to get the Ascension codes.
And so you will. I mean, the other you. The vote was unanimous. Congratulations.
But how could that happen?
Your doppelganger saved Cabodona's life! Like, for real!
He did what?
A pneumatic tube capsule hit me in the head and I almost fell off the tower.
Your doppelganger didn't hesitate to catch him.
He's a true hero.
You were completely right, Rufus. I need to apologize. To think that I was about to cause you bodily harm just so I could be the one who saves the world. Please, forgive me.
Yeah, no hard feelings.
Fine. This is all sorted out, Shane. All we are still missing now is a rope.
I can't even rely. Hey, you set that up like a pro.
I'm glad that you're such a good loser.
Yeah, what was that? You're calling me a loser?
There, there. The best man for the job won the vote. If you view it from that angle, we're all winners.
Ugh, we're all winners. All right. I think I found some kind of rope.
The tapeworm? Forget it. Perhaps this clown would actually abseil down a tapeworm, but I must have a real rope.
Wouldn't you consider making an exception? So our home planet will not be blown to smithereens and so forth.
No. I am the one who has to go down there. So the least he can do is get me a decent rope. Don't you agree?
Friends. Do we really have to keep fighting about these ego issues? If there's one thing I've learned today...
Oh, please. Not another motivational speech. I'll do it.
Let me see. I think I need to get it down from there somehow. Too bad these corner pieces can't be freely moved. They rotate like the others, but only as long as they're not blocked. Ah, never mind. It'll work somehow.
Ouch! Ow! Ah! Ah! Ow!
Blocked. Darn it.
Ah!
Bien.
You brain-dead half-wit, you really can't do anything right, can you? But it worked, so don't get your panties in a knot. You know, you almost sound like Cletus. That's because I am Cletus! Huh? Yes, surprise! Anyone with an intellect higher than that of a microbe would have noticed at once, but not you! You dim-witted, fat-headed, never mind. Even though the time I spent with you was sheer torture, I've got the Ascension Codes. And now, I can enter the high boat instead of Argus. Au revoir, mon ennemi. Wow, so mean. What a nasty character. As soon as I figure out what that means, I'll let him have it. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah! Ha, ha, ha. What? Oh, bugger. You had it coming, dirtbag. But funny as that may be, I think we should get out of here fast, Janosch. Janosch?
No, dice, lo secuestraron. ¿Qué carajo pasó?
So, are you cold? Yeah. Yeah, I see.
Well, well. The Organon headquarters are infested with rebels. Would anyone care to explain? I expected as much. Line up in front of the cell, now!
Pasó, se volvió esta mierda.
5 rebels and that Cletus chap. Who assumes responsibility for this outrageous blunder? Oppenboss?
Me, bailiff? But I was with you the entire time, helping you with the boarding of the high boat.
Did I hear you contradict me? For that, you are hereby assigned to lugging crates. Dismissed.
But...
I said dismissed!
Yes, bailiff.
Right. Anyone else? Come on. Don't be shy. Which one of you is responsible?
I assume full responsibility, bailiff. I insist that you send me off to lug crates as well.
What do you know? An Organon with courage. You should all take a leaf out of his book. Go ahead, soldier. Step forward. As a reward, we will now sing the Organon hymn to our brave comrade before we ceremoniously toss him down from the tower. Organon! Oh, Organon!
Holy moly! No! What? The Organon's attacking! For real? Yeah, man! Oh shit! Quick! Man the guns! Huh? Doc? What happened here? The place looks...
black. Deepest black. Like the color of... Oh, never mind.
Say, have you been drinking?
Even me.
Tony? So, you're in command here now?
Not really.
who then?
That would be me.
Dad? I mean, Seagull?
That's General Seagull to you.
How come you look like that?
I was shot and fell into the rust-red sea. Then a shark came and clamped onto my leg. Luckily, a whale came and ate the shark, and me as well. I fought the shark in the whale's belly until the whale swallowed a poisonous giant octopus. And then, the whale vomited up the octopus, the shark, and me into the middle of the sea of sharks.
Well, that explains your smell, but not why you're a general.
Your father has a plan, Rufus. Listen to him.
Unlike everything you have tried so far, it's going to work.
I can barely contain my curiosity.
We're going to blast Elysium out of the sky.
I'm bored already. You see, what? Wait a minute. You want to do what? No, you can't do that.
Oh, yes, I can. Doc constructed this cannon here, and Tony's task force acquired an Organon planet destroyer.
I mean, you mustn't. You can't. They don't even know we exist.
And you want to let them know before they blow us to pieces?
That was the plan, yes.
So what are you doing here, then?
Well, it's complicated. Right now, I'm not only here, but I'm also saving Goal at the same time, while I also delay the last high boat until we're on board.
It's true. He cloned himself.
Oh, great. As if we didn't have enough problems.
You're a monster.
I'm not a monster, Rufus. I have a proposal. Go on. Astound us all with your rescue operation.
But...
No, it's all right, Tony. Let Rufus try and fail one more time. When the last high boat leaves without Goal, there'll still be time to blow up Elysium. What do you say, Rufus? Do you have enough faith in yourself to agree to my proposal?
Ha! You can bet on it.
What the rebels are attacking us! Quick, men! Take up your positions!
That's it. A great opportunity to make myself scarce. But first, to get rid of these duds.
That must have been the last crate. The goods transporter to the high boat can be switched off for now. And now I'm going to watch Cowboy Dodo for a while.
Oppenbach forgot this barrel. That's probably because the label with the destination is missing. Huh? Rufus? What are you doing down there? What do you think? I'm doing all the work. Don't make me laugh. Hey, I fought my way through half of the OHQ. Yeah, and? Have you been able to stop Argus? I'm working on it. And you? Have you succeeded in making Goal big again? Hey, I'm almost there. Well, give a holler if you need anything. From you? Dream on. Yeah, maybe the other way around. Believe what you want. Express cargo to Elysium. Recipient will pay shipping.
Anybody there? Hello? What do you know? There's still one barrel left that's bound for Elysium. I better get that on its way, and fast. Although I do ask myself why the Elysian bailiff would need an entire barrel full of leeches.
Goal! No!
There. Now, this must have been the very last barrel. The bailiff will be happy. I had better report to him right away.
Blech! That was disgusting! But it was worth it. I finally made my way to Ascension Customs, and I got rid of that old case of blood poisoning once and for all. So now, my way to the Ascension codes is clear. Argus's dictaphone. Let's have a look, shall we?
Memo. Memo to, Elf. The cartridge is in the safe. The combination is...
This is almost too easy.
4, 4, 3, 7.
Uh-oh.
There! Surrounded by idiots. All right, it's taken care of. Now I need to put on those silly clothes and get the cartridge. Da-da-da-da, cowboy dodo, cowboy dodo. Ah-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Rats. Looks like I'm in hot water now. And I didn't get the safe combination either.
Da-da-da-da, cowboy dodo, cowboy dodo.
The cartridge is in the safe. The combination is...
Huh? What was that? Anybody here? Oh, that was a close one. I've got to be more careful.
Da-da-da.
Oh, great. Now I look a total twat. But I guess that was the plan. Which, by the way, is almost complete. Now I just need to fetch the cartridge from the safe. If only I could remember that stupid combination. Open, bot!
Are you called? Ah! Intruder!
Nonsense, you nitwit! It's me, Argus! I'm only wearing this grotesque outfit for invading Elysium!
Oh, that's all right then.
Nothing is all right. We can forget the invasion if people keep losing my things for me. This time my dictaphone's gone missing. Would you know anything about it?
Well, I think I may have to check my memory for that.
Then what are you waiting for? These annoying slip-ups are jeopardizing our success!
Nothing. That's probably because the alarm is off. Tidy people. Who would have thought it? There's actually somebody who looks even stupider.
What was that? Better.
There's actually tidy people. There are more discreet ways of doing this. I better not try that again. He's already that would arouse him. There are more Focus, Rufus. This isn't the time for wisecracks. A mini card.
its the dictaphone should be...
You imbecile. Do you read? Why, you little violet? It's as if that roof is working. You're dismissed.
Thank you, sir.
Right. And now... Oh, nothing? Don't tell me you're malfunctioning again, you filthy piece of scrap! Hello? Hello? Talk to me! Do you hear? Talk to me! Hello? The cartridge is in the safe. The combination is 4437. Last. I knew there was a 7 in there. You got a little surprise coming. What the...
Is everything all right, Bailiff?
Does it sound like everything's all right, Offenbach? Switch off that blasted alarm, now!
But are you quite sure that you're yourself, sir?
Offenbach!
All right, all right. Which button switches off the alarm again? Could it be this one? No. That one? No. Oops. No wonder I can't. Ah, that must have been the right button. It worked, Bailiff.
Excellent.
May I ask how this mishap came to pass, sir?
If only I knew. I'm sure that I entered the combination correctly, as stated on the dictaphone. This is just... I don't believe it. Where has that rotten thing disappeared to now? Offenbach!
I'm still here, sir.
Yes, but my dictaphone isn't.
If my memory suffices, then it must be lying on your desk, sir.
Check your memory then. This instant.
As you wish. Ah, I've got it. The dictaphone should be lying right behind you on the desk.
You imbecilic lunkhead. I know that. Do you really think I buy Ulysses whiskers? Little by little, I'm going mad. It's as if that Rufus were contagious. You're dismissed, Offenbach.
Thank you, sir.
Right. And now... Oh, nothing. Don't tell me you're malfunctioning again, you filthy piece of scrap! Hello? Hello? Talk to me! Do you hear? Talk to me! The cartridge is in the safe. The combination is 4437. Blast! I need... What the... The cartridge is in the safe. The combination is 4473. Uh-huh. 4473. Just like Gold's birthday. No, wait, wasn't that 4437? Or 4347? Who cares? Just as long as it's easy to remember. 44... something. It's similar to Gold's birthday. I feel an idea. The cartridge is not in the... I may be onto something.
right button. It worked, Bailiff.
Excellent.
May I ask how this mishap came to pass, sir?
If only I knew. I'm sure that I entered the combination correctly, as stated on the dictaphone. And now, I'm out of here.
If you...
Not with Argus there. Not with Argus. That must be clear. How does he manage? Not with Argus there. Not with Argus. That must be clear. How does he manage? Now, what was that? I am. Darn it. How can I work with this din going on? Open boss. Why did that alarm go off again?
I don't know, Bailiff.
So what are you waiting for? Switch it off. One more try. What was it again? Oh yeah, Gold's birthday. 4, 4, 7, 3. Oh crap. Not Gold's birthday. Right. That wasn't Gold's birthday anyway. Good thing I can never remember her birthday. The Ascension codes at last. That interior.
Look, there's another rebel.
Go get him. Uh-oh.
Where did he go?
Where did who go?
An intruder just ran in here.
Wait a moment. Hey, you, come out of there at once. Better move on, or shall I make you? Come out. Bailiff, is that you? Of course it's me. Mind your own business, man. Your colleague needs help with that intruder. Very well, Bailiff. All right, hang in there, goalie. I'm coming.
That's it. Time's up. Guess that was it, wasn't it?
Just a second. The other two.
What the?
Ouch. Is this a bad time to drop in?
Au contraire. We were just about to aim the cannon so we can blow Elysium out of the sky once and for all.
Say what? Did you mess this up? Au contrary, alter ego. I explained to him that it isn't necessary because you can save gold, right? Consider it done.
Go ahead. I'm sure this is going to be an absolute highlight.
You bet it is. Watch closely.
have Goal's hair color.
Hermes! Bravo! That was even funnier than I expected. But enough levity. We have a paradise to shoot out of the sky. Doc?
No! Stop!
It's too late, Rufus. You had your chance, and you screwed up yet again. Go ahead, Doc. Aim that cannon.
I'm sorry.
We don't have a choice.
None of us want to die.
But enough. Open the cannon doors. Good. Is the loading chamber closed?
Oops, that almost went terribly wrong.
Stop! 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 You really can't do that! Is there no one here on my side? Why are you looking at me?
Why would they be? You already proved to us, rather impressively, that there are no alternatives.
But there is! The third...
Supongo el botón. No hay otra cosa.
Hold your horses! Are you really going to leave without Goal?
Goal is safe!
You don't have your facts straight. Bring the girl!
Goal! You're back to being yourself, but how did you get here? Where's the other Rufus?
I have no idea what you're talking about. What do you mean?
Who cares what's going on in that convoluted brain of his? Goal was never dead. There was actually an accident with a defective interrogation robot. But of course, we were able to save her. We threw the robot overboard. And that other woman, that Donna. But
Hermes.
And now that everything is settled, hand over the ascension codes, or your girlfriend will really be thrown from the tower.
Oh, crap! Her dead body was thrown from the cruiser, along with me!
You appear to be suffering from hallucinations. And I mean now.
Listen to me, will ya? I know that the third Rufus is still out there.
So what?
It can be fixed.
You always say that. In your whole life, you've never fixed anything. Face it, will you? He's going to fail as well. Just like you. So apologize. And then we can finally carry on.
Apologize for...
Do you really not know? Do you have no idea what you do to your friends? Again and again and again?
Is this really necessary now?
I think we have more important things to do.
No. He needs to learn his lesson. So, Rufus, we're waiting.
You're only attempting to humiliate me.
Don't try to wriggle out. It's time that you so do it. We're waiting.
All of this happened.
There you will.
I'm not a... And I'm perfect.
Prove it. Go ahead. We're waiting.
I only want...
Don't give me that. You only want...
I found it. And I'm perfectly...
No, you just used them to him and not even...
Cut him some slack.
Maybe not. But having his way is obviously more important to him than preventing the destruction of the planet.
That's not true at all.
Prove it then. Go ahead. Apologize. We're waiting.
I am definitely not going to apologize.
Oh, yes you are. I will drag you by the ears if I have to.
You really have to lay into him like that? We all saw it. He messed it up. So why are you being so cruel to him now?
I want to hear it from him. Go ahead, Rufus. Apologize. We're waiting. We're waiting.
Fine. So we wait. The third Rufus can still turn the tide. And once he's succeeded, you can apologize to me. Huh.
You sickening son of a...
Whoa! Seagull, what are you doing?
This is really going too far.
Put down the weapon!
Yes. Wouldn't he like that? I've had it with this little bastard leading me by the nose. I demand to hear an apology now. Loud and clear. I said now.
All right. I apologize. What? Why would you do that? Trust me, we should apologize. You got something in your eye.
I am beginning to lose my patience with the pair of you.
With me too? But why? He's the one to blame for everything. He's got Gold's fate on his conscience. Yeah, and much more than that. He turned baby dolphins into canned tuna. He stole everything that wasn't nailed down. He insulted complete strangers. He drowned Tony's goldfish.
Hey, hands off!
That's exactly. He's always causing trouble.
I said hands off!
You see, it's all his fault. And yes, it's his fault that...
That's enough!
Mom died.
Don't! Run!
So, what's it going to be? Will you give me the codes?
Don't give them to him!
But he'll have you tossed from the tower!
One of us has to make it to Elysium!
I can't be responsible for your death again! I didn't like it one bit the last time!
What nonsense are you talking now?
Are you going to do it? In the meantime, I could easily have made myself another copy of the cartridge. What? You didn't really think I hadn't stored the data anywhere else? It's called a backup. Well, I had always asked myself what was going to be your last crucial mistake, Rufus. I think I know now. Offenbot, throw the woman from the tower.
But...
Less contradicting, more woman throwing.
No!
Surprise! So you thought you could escape me, huh? What for? What good would it do?
No idea. Buy some time?
Time for what?
Well, I'm sure the third Rufus has a plan.
You're acting like a baby. Just face it, Rufus number 3 screwed it up, and so did you.
Rufus number 3 didn't screw it up! Huh? What's that? Oh, my baby phone's ringing. Yeah, hello?
I screwed up!
Oh, I see. Right, thanks. That was Rufus. He said he screwed it up. What do you know? Here we go. Hey, what's the big idea? Darn it, this hurts! I told you, I'm driving. And now, let's vamoose. Come on, don't make yourself so heavy. We've still got work to do. I'm afraid you'll have to do it without me. I'm not... What are you talking about? Of course you'll make it. No. He hit me pretty badly after all. You're on your own again now. Promise me that you'll save Goal and Deponia, and that you'll make it to Elysium. Do it. Do it.
Bye. Oh, mierda. Sí.
I love you. I know. I'm way cool.
Sí, se fueron.
No! Rufus!
Is this gonna take much longer? I don't want to seem unromantic, but you still can take me. That's it, I guess. You finally succeeded in killing everyone after all.
The cannon was our last chance. And now it's plugged up.
We are all going to die.
And it's all your fault. Thank you so very much, Rufus.
Stop that! You should be ashamed of yourselves. Are you serious about blaming Rufus? Where would you be without him now? Like he's still at home in Kuvak or the floating black market. Everyone doing their own thing. You wouldn't even have looked up when the bomb towers opened their hatches. It was him who brought you here. He fought for you and your planet. Even though you all hate him, he could have gone to Elysium with me on several occasions. But he didn't. Because he refused to sacrifice Deponia to get his way. And now you all damn him for doing the same thing for Elysium.
Goal? Goal! You're alive! And looking good. And you're alive! But why? Where have you been?
It's a long story. But at the end, Argus threw me from the top of the upper ascension station. Rufus, well, one of the Rufuses, jumped after me, and he caught me just before I hit the ground. Then he lost control of his flying robot thing and crashed. Fortunately, I fell off and managed a soft landing by a burrito stall.
May I interrupt you briefly? Despite this joyful reunion, hello, Gold.
Tony.
We are still doomed to die, remember?
Leave him be, Tony. It doesn't matter. There's nothing left for us to do.
I refuse to believe that. There must be another way.
What are you looking at me for? My plan was using the cannon. Do you really think I would have considered that if I had seen another way? If it's a plan you want.
Ay, Dios, sí. Chao, no me importa un carajo todo. Este es el final, sí, lo más seguro es que sí, dale.
Do you maybe have an idea? Well, think about it. What would I use?
I don't.
That seems a bit...
That's how I thought of it.
You know, that was totally swell of you to save me.
Please, don't remind me. Think of something else, and fast. You're usually overflowing with ideas. Now, come on, show us what you've got.
Dale, retrasado mental. Ay, Dios, ya empieza a putear como un negro.
Okay now. A plan.
Dale.
Come on, Rufus. You're good at this.
No sé tu plan, dale.
Super. Oh, darn it. No, you're not. You screwed up everything. Seagull was right. The elevator is gone, and Deponia will be blown to bits. No plan in the world can stop it.
Dale, retrasado.
Oh, I'm such a... I don't need to forge evidence, after all. You know, that was totally swept.
Please, think of your job.
You know,
Please, think of your usual. Come on.
don't you have an
You will run a plan anyway, and
But you gotta think you're the real...
You're wrong, Roof. I may be more skilled at this if there ever...
But...
You can do it.
Only a man, and that's where you come in.
Exactly. What we need now, we need the...
No more and no less than the ultimate maneuver.
Dale.
Why not? What would hurt to try? What have we got to lose?
Sure beats not having a plan.
It won't get any better if you keep fiddling with it. The wig is a little singed. So what? Be glad at least that the costume survived Oppenbot's fall.
Oh yeah, yippee. That way, I was able to pilfer the clothes from my own corpse. I can barely restrain myself from jumping for joy.
Don't you think this is the wrong moment to turn into a sissy?
It's alright. For all I care, we can get started.
Well then.
Cletus. I thought the doc had seen to that. I have to do everything myself around here.
Oh, a little air, at last.
Can you move over a bit?
Shut up back there.
And here we go. Huh? Nothing's happening.
Did you check the...
I thought that I have to do... Can you check whether any...
Not me.
Me neither. It must be you, though.
Don't be silly, woman.
Perhaps you, Doc?
I don't know. I can no longer feel my legs.
I think it's me.
That's not the cable.
Wait, I just...
That...
Oh,
Thank... This is it.
Ay, Dios, por favor. Este negro de la guitarra de mierda. Juego asqueroso. Qué juego de mierda.
It's when a decent man's plan the deepest ever a diver was a scuba to do. Was how was a scuba to do.
That's what I like about you. You always find a place to park. But couldn't you have picked a spot in the shade?
Next time you drive and I do the drinking, I wonder why they haven't sounded the alarm yet.
Yes, they appear to be ignoring us. Try to make it work for you.
Okay? If I'm not back in 10 minutes, give me 10 more. Yeah, I'd love to.
At ease.
Take don't let me buck.
Attend. Pilot on deck. Division.
Yes, sir, pilot.
Oh, yeah. I mean that. Oh, crap. More of them.
Bailiff on deck. Bailiff on deck.
Yeah, we've noticed. Tell us something we don't know.
Really? Mind your manners, will you? A little more respect for our bailiff.
Lord. He's got a point. After all, he's the bailiff.
That's it, exactly. Remember that.
I'm headed for the bridge. Take me to the right level.
But babe, you should know what level that is.
Yes, of course I do. I just wanted to test whether you know it too.
And you should know.
Are you complete?
Of course, I'm the bailiff.
Good to know. Time to disembark. Cletus? No. Argus. You guessed it. And you must be Rufus. Some nerve you've got coming here. Foolhardy and stupid. As always, or don't you realize that I will now have to break every single one of your bones?
Wait! Can't we come up with a more peaceful solution?
I don't think so. The time for amicable agreements has expired. I've been looking forward to this day.
Put him up.
Oh.
Cut it out. What do you think you're doing? Just give up. Cut it out.
the team is
waiting
for your speech. And allow your speech. So, and you and if I'm oh, so but your words are like me. Inimitable. Here I am. Just right, you should get started.
Yeah.
Work your magic.
Just a moment. I think,
Gentlemen, we are about to be addressed by our great role model, our leader, our mentor, our idol, Bailiff Argus, who just a moment ago personally assured me that the speech he's about to deliver will inflame your hearts for our common cause. And now, stand to attention! You are now being addressed by Bailiff Argus!
he knew this, and he just let me walk into it.
What an ass!
Ah, chupame la pija.
Right? Is a... That's how that is... I know. Why is he saying... Well, just look at that. Looks like somebody... And now, the print of a gigantic... So why be so... I could never... The fact is... But is that something to be ashamed of? I say no! I, for my part, am proud of what I am. I am an ass! And you're all asses too! It's time to show the world what's inside us! Long live the Organon!
Was it good?
Very inspiring, like always.
Great. Well, then I can go now. Which way to the bridge?
But, what about the hymn?
The him?
Exactly. Following each of your speeches, you lead us in our hymn. You can't have forgotten.
Yes. The hymn. Here we go.
Organon. 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 Oh. 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 Organon. Organon.
O organon. Organon. O organon. O organon. Organon. O organon. O organon. Organon. O organon. O organon. Organon. O organon. O organon. Organon. O organon. O organon. Organon. Ganon. O organon. Organon. O organon. O organon.
Dios santo, boludo, Dios.
Cletus, there you are. There's your mysterious companion. I had hoped you would introduce me to the person who caused us so much trouble.
Don't worry, she's on board. You should be more worried about the others who are also on board. Your precious bailiff Argus has moved the entire Organon to this high boat.
What? That can't be true. Where is that traitor?
You know, I've got good news and bad news regarding him. The bad news is someone's got to clean the floor of the elevator shaft. I don't think that will be necessary.
Argus, I don't believe it. You are trying to deceive me to bring the Organon to Elysium behind my back.
Yeah, but he didn't reckon with me.
Oh, me? What's going on here? Who is that?
I'm the real Cletus. He's just an imposter, which, strictly speaking, makes no difference. Plus or minus 2 zeros. My calculation turned out just right. This high boat is now under my control.
Not as long as I can prevent it.
Stop that!
This high boat is no longer bound for Elysium.
What? What? What?
I'm certainly not going to jeopardize the Utopian project by taking an invading army to Elysium. I'm initializing the destruction of Deponia. Right now, Elysium will have to start on its journey a little sooner than expected.
Stop! Ulysses! You fool! This is madness!
My decision stands. Don't try to stop me.
But
what?
But what about me? I don't want to die.
I know. You're the third prototype, aren't you? Yes. The tragic fate of the Alpha generation has always fascinated me. That's why I took Argus under my wing back then. You may think you aren't one of them, but actually, it has always been your destiny to die, just like the rest of the Organon. And the fact that you don't want to die is simply due to a flaw in your design.
But what about the Organon?
What about it? The Organon was destined to be blown up all along.
Forgot. But what about the Deponians? When you detonate Deponia, what will become of them?
Enough energy to catapult Elysium towards the nearest inhabitable planet, I hope.
Have you no conscience?
Oh, I do, most certainly. But it is necessary. And you are not going to change my mind.
But what about you? You're gonna die as well.
True, but this is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. With all the suffering I've caused, I don't deserve better.
do this?
Oh yes, I do.
But why would you want to sacrifice yourself for the Elysians? Who or what is forcing you? I mean, Deponia may be no
Dios
parent.
santo, boludo. Después tengo ganas de matar unos zombies o hacer algo. Es un embole.
I spent a long time there myself. Like a rat amongst the garbage. That isn't a dignified life.
For a bunch of stuck-up swellheads?
Hey! If you really want to know, this is about my daughter. She lives on Elysium. I want a better life for her. On Utopia. I'm doing this for you, Go.
No! You old fool! What have you done?
What do you think? In a few minutes, a radio signal will be emitted from this high boat. It will activate all the blast towers around the planet. Deponia will be destroyed, and Elysium can finally set out on its journey to Utopia. I saved my daughter.
I'm afraid I have to contradict you, Dad.
Go. What? What? How?
I went to Deponia with Cletus. I knew you would never admit it. That's why I didn't tell you.
The girl we were looking for was you, the one who took pity on these junkyard dwellers who sabotaged our plans? This was about you the entire time?
Can't we celebrate this family reunion some other time? Deponia may blow up any minute now. Including us and your precious daughter.
Exactly. What are you waiting for, Ulysses? Abort the detonation!
But that's impossible.
Can't we stop it somehow?
The only way would be to destroy the antenna before the signal has sent.
The transmitting antenna. Of course.
But the transmitter is on top of the upper deck. It will be a suicide mission. Who would be crazy enough to try?
I'm in. So
Yes, you and I.
Oops. Why does that always... Here we go. Haven't got all day, you know. Whoa! That was fun. Fun? You moron! You almost killed us! Oh, I've heard that so many times before, but never actually, you have killed us. And that makes all the difference. That's quite enough. I've had it with you. You will hold yourself back from now on. Leave the rest to us. So, how shall we proceed? You could jump. It's much too far. Or perhaps you could stop the rotors. Oh, don't be such a Rufus. The rotors are keeping the high boat up, even if that would be... How are we supposed to get to that? You know, shut up. You know, shut up. How are we supposed to get to that? Step aside. I've got a plan. Stop! Don't! I hit it! And who's the idiot now? You, of course. Same as always. Huh? Why? Just look. The transmitter fell into the rotor, and it keeps blinking like nothing happened. Oh, damn! It's still active. How are we going to reach it now? There's a cat. Yes, I have any chance we could... No, I did. Why don't you ease back? There's a cat. Any chance we down there? Just has answer his question. Excuse me. You're the inspector. Then let's hear you. What are the odds? Taking into account the odds that leads up. Oh, 1 in 3. That depends. It roughly...
estoy viendo algo. ¿Qué?
Good thing I don't suffer from vertigo or any other sign of the zodiac. Well, 1 in 3 isn't half bad.
If the three of us, but that's insane.
Have you got a better plan?
No, it's all settled then. It's all settled then. We count to 3 and then we all jump. 1, 2. Hey, what's this? Aren't you jumping? Are you?
You were gonna cheat, huh?
Not me. Ah, nay.
I almost jumped by myself.
Well, 1 in 3, that depends. If roughly.
Again?
All right, but no cheating this time. We jump. 1, 2.
You were about to cheat again. Again?
All right, but no cheating this time. We jump at 3. 1, 2. 3. Rufus? Rufus, wake up!
Ouch. What happened?
You made it! Bravo!
Where's Cletus?
I don't think he made it, but I'm not quite sure. It all went down very fast. Now, do you see the antenna anywhere?
I'm at it. Somebody use... Huh. No, if I lose... I can't reach it from here. I can't reach it. I can't reach it. I've got it! Do you hear me, Argus?
Very
And
now.
piece of cake. I wish I...
I don't want to fix.
Somebody used screws. Huh. No, if I lose... That could have gone spectacularly wrong. I wish I... Does that thing have a self-destruct?
No!
Destroying the transmitter! What else?
You're not about to stick your hand in the rotor, are you? I knew you were an idiot, but the sheer folly of this really surmounts everything I've heard so far!
I did it! The transmitter is destroyed!
Deponia is safe! Yes, very impressive. But to make it a little more interesting, you blocked the rotor.
The hell running again. It would be such a bummer if the high boat were to break apart at this point. After all, we're only a stone's throw from Elysium.
Yes, that's an idea. Another idea would be to let you walk down there. I suppose it depends.
Depends on what?
Your decision. Will you help me with my coup against the Council of Elders?
You what?
Something's blocking the starboard rotor.
Is that bad?
You missed.
We're about to crash? But we're... I can order...
The airlocks, of course.
The maintenance ladder.
Perhaps I can hold my position long enough. Go and gather your friends together.
And what about the organons?
Them too, of course. Now that the detonation has been cancelled, I hope that Argus will rethink his plan. I will inform the Council of Elders.
But what about...
Gold? There's no gold now!
I refuse to believe this. You still intend... Why not? Where? I will never allow that to happen.
No, so we share this. Why should you be allowed to get through? Or two? Or where do you draw the line? Who gets to decide? You know. So. Over that buttercup. So long. No! Stop that! You rotten bastard!
There you are again.
Ah! It hurts! It's your own fault. Ow. You're a fine one to laugh, but now we're all in the same boat again. I think I can free myself. Don't! The rotor is only stuck because we're all in between. As soon as one of us moves, it will start running again. Then we all die. But if we continue blocking the rotor, then the high boat will crash one way or another. Just how...
Don't look at me.
What?
Let me think. Nah.
So...
Rufus! Cletus?
Goal!
What's happened here?
Doesn't matter.
You have to get us out of here.
Preferably before the high boat crashes.
Guess it's a little too late for that. Dad says that all these rotor failures have damaged the engines. He's able to hold the high boat in position for now. But evacuation has already started. We've only got minutes.
Oh, great. Now everyone's getting to Elysium but me, right?
Exactly. Get me out of here. You can only save one of us before the rotor starts turning again.
No, there must be a way to get all three of you out.
No, there isn't. Come on, make a decision.
How can I decide that? I don't even know who's who.
I am Rufus. He's lying. I am Rufus.
They're both bold-faced liars. I am Rufus.
Oh, great. And now, can the real Rufus give me some sort of proof?
Of course I can. Well, simply...
Huh. Let me see. My heart says, perhaps the one in front.
What? No! Forget the bit about your heart. There are more reliable methods. Please make up the high boat could crash.
Pressuring me like that won't make it any... What if I accidentally pick Argus?
Hey, I mean, hey-ho, I'm the rooster.
Huh.
Look carefully.
Can't see a thing. You all look the same. I need a better clue than that.
I know something that the other two
Oh? And what's that?
You're wearing your purple underwear today.
Huh? When did you see my underwear?
I think my fingers are slipping.
Oh, great. Now we have to start over again. So, who's who?
I am...
Oh, really? Prove it.
Well... Who cares? The most important thing is that...
Ha! He just gave himself away. Exactly. The real Rufus.
That's me. Would never say such a
thing.
You're right. That really didn't sound like Rufus. Could it be possible that you changed that much?
The real Rufus will never change. You know that.
Then perhaps it's just another trick to look good.
No, it's true. I'm not Rufus. Rufus? That's him. What? Yes, yeah, sure. He's right. I am Rufus.
Is this a trick? A last desperate maneuver? You know, if I help him, it's too late to change your mind. You're going to fall and die.
Definitely. Just think. How can I be the real Rufus? The real Rufus is never gonna give up. He'll never change. And he'll never let go.
Stop! No! No!
Come on, Go. We need to get out. Come. Huh? Hello, Rufus! What? Barry, what are you doing here? You were my idol, you remember? And I follow you everywhere. No, seriously, I just wanted to tell you how much I admire what you're doing here. At first, of course, I was shocked, but then I did understand. Brilliant! Really! It was actually the only thing you could do. A genius plan! Even from a philosophical point of view. The ultimate altruistic deed. Huh. Wow! Rufus! The oh-so-resolute Rufus at last finally changed!
Are you ready?
Do you really think this outfit is appropriate?
But Rufus, everyone knows you're a Deponian. You remember that, right? You no longer need to pretend. Never again. You can simply be yourself. Forever. Rufus.
But this is perfectly
Ah, here come our heroes, the saviors of Deponia. Well, a fine mess you got us into, if I may say so. Your report poses us a difficult dilemma. Naturally, now that we know Deponia is inhabited, our journey to Utopia is cancelled for the time being. But the high boat is destroyed, and the cable is cut. And with so many new citizens, our resources will be used up even faster than expected. What will become of Elysium? Are we forced to land on Deponia? Is that the solution? So many questions.
I'm afraid I have no evidence, but this Deponian here is a
Este
true
debe ser el
genius.
final del orto de una vez.
If you're stuck for ideas, his imagination knows no limits.
Dios santo.
Any suggestions?
¿Cuánto estoy? Estoy hace 3 horas 45 minutos. Dios.
You can do it.
Estuve callado mucho tiempo, pero la verdad que no sabía qué carajo decir. Podría hacer chistes racistas y cosas así, pero no quiero.
flying dragons. And if we put monster truck tires on a gigantic dirigible,
truck tires,
then perhaps we could train a few eagles and
getting back to those flying dragons. How big would they have to be?
oh, huge, with very large teeth, and they should breathe fire.
I'm closing my case. There's nothing left to say. Any last questions? I take that as a no. If you feel battered, your whole world is shattered, I may have a helpful suggestion for you. Just grab your harmonica and sing about Deponia. Rufus' dream of a life more ideal, and the fact that some just one last chance to save the day if you let go. If that's so, I'm off now for real.
Ursa is off now for real.
Dale, terminate de una vez, así te elimino. Dios santo. Ay, no. Ahí está. Ay, Dios. Filtros. Ahí va. Ah, bueno. ¿Qué es esta pelotudez atómica? ¿Qué carajo? Son todos los forros que hicieron este juego, seguro. ¿Va a pasar algo? ¿Esto qué? Bloqueado. Bueno, da igual. Después lo busco en YouTube. Dios santo. No lo voy a extrañar, No, no. A ver si se abre el Epic. Sí. Bueno, el siguiente ¿cuál va a ser? Vos te fuiste 30 horas, jugué, es increíble. Juego de mierda. Y chao. Bueno, el próximo no sé cuál va a ser. ¿Cuál va a ser el próximo? Borderlands. Me pasé el 3, pero este ya me lo pasé. El control, todo bien. Yo qué sé. Este no lo voy a jugar nunca más. Y siendo sincero, al final me dejó bastante frío. No me generó nada. Dying Light puede ser. Los Fallout son muy largos, muy mundo abierto. No tengo ganas ahora. Kingdom Come puede ser, pero también muy abierto. Yo qué sé. Ahora como sale el 2. No, no. Eh, no, no. Este ya lo jugué, estuvo bien. No, no esperaba nada y tampoco es que conseguí fue un rejuego, nada. Está ahí, normal. Este vi que corte el Dead, Dead Space, pero lo malo es que tiene como segunda parte y cosas así. Esto puedo jugar, aunque estoy más interesado en el 2. Este tengo ganas. Y bueno, después pincho, yo que sé qué voy a decir después. Pincho hasta acá. Nos vemos.